host, Prometheus. Finish him!
Dinks is in the chat. That's what's up.
What's good, what's good, what's good, people? Welcome back to another episode. And you already know, if you ain't got no energy, if you is miserable today, be prepared to be lifted. Your boy Lemon is out here with the super team, and we gonna bring y'all some great comedy and having a good time. Shout out to everybody that's pulling up. We got a special guest. We got the regular panel. Shout out to Akumu, who's still building our empire, the queen over there. She'll be back soon, people. But before I get into this podcast and go to our excellent guest, what I want to get into is, I know people reached out to me on Twitter. So for my Brooklyn people out there, man, the people that knew my man, let's give him a sound off of R.I.P. for my man's sake, man, a.k.a. Reginald Thorny, the D-Sep. That's my guy. So shout out to you, your brothers and your moms and everybody and your loved ones. And we turned out crazy for that balloon release for you in Bessie Head Park, where we played so many things as children. So it was crazy. Lost my brother. But with that being said, man, we're going to move into this show. And let's get into the guests, man. This man is part of the XNC podcast with my brother Colt. He is one of the most energetic and exciting dudes that I only count two people in this category, excluding myself. Gaz and my man, Hip Hop Gamer. I think we got the most energetic, crazy spirits. Don't care what we say. We just get out here, entertain, bring that heat. And he's also from that excellent channel that's really right before this channel. That's why we at 7 o'clock. Games on Daily. My man, Gaz, welcome to the den, baby. Good to have
you. Thank you so much for the invite, man. I've fucking done another show, but I'm ready for this one. I waited for this. Yeah. So I can't wait. And thank you for the kind words, man.
Listen,
we gotta
man,
bring it.
You've been entertaining me. Yo, sometimes you motivate me. I'll be like, nope. I gotta go higher with this comedy shit. That's a fact, man.
We'll keep pushing each other, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's what we do out here. And with this being said, man, we're gonna get into the most electrifying light-skinned brother in the market, and I hope he brings that energy tonight, baby. My man PK. Let's get it, PK.
Yo, that's at least a better intro than than clowns. But it's the most electrifying man in all entertainment. It's your boy PK here on the Dragon's Den. We ready to get it in. We do have special guests, and we do have our guy Super G, the most gracious but unapologetic host of his show. And I can't wait to get it in. You know, he always act like he don't have nothing to say, but he clearly does. I've seen his YouTube channel. I know better. But go ahead.
All right. So we're going to get into the man with the locks that rocks. The man that will drop all the information for everything you need to know for anime. The big dog on the block, a.k.a. if you pull up in Battlefield, he'll body you and your friends in a wheelchair. He don't care. It's my man. Super G in the building. What's good with you, bro?
Man, I'm excited to be here. We got guys on it. Dude is crazy, dude. Like you said, he has like some of the most entertaining videos, and his energy is just crazy, bro. I had to literally show my lady. I was like, look at this guy. This guy is like off the chain.
Oh, man.
Like, off the chain. My lady doesn't know like anything about YouTube, but she know who the hell guys is right now, dude. So yeah, I'm excited to be here.
That means a lot, bro.
And I lose my voice, so but we're gonna power through.
Oh,
and
man.
y'all already know, man, it's the host with the most. It's your boy Lemon, a.k.a. Lemetius, right hand of Zeus. And you already know, if you in the den, baby, pull up. We about to get your popcorn. Act like you at that cinema movie theater. We about to give you that IMAX work. That's how we do, man. And yeah, I'm mad hungry. So right after this podcast, I'm tearing down some Popeye chicken. That's a fact. So with this content creator guy here, man, guys, man, we want to get into a little bit of your gaming history before we get into these topics, man. First of all, I want to know how your gaming life started. Because I never really heard you talk about that too tough.
PS3, PS2, and PS1. I already did that. Let's get to the next one.
Oh my God.
I started with the Sega Mega Drive, or the Genesis, as you guys called it.
Right.
Before that was the Atari, the old wooden one, but it wasn't mine. It was my cousin's, and I fell in love, but I couldn't afford it.
You said wooden.
Yeah, it had a wooden panel, like the old
panel.
Station wagon, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know which one.
Whoa,
Yes.
Bro.
Old school. I'm old. People don't realize that. I'm old. It's just the drugs that keep me looking so young. But the after that, it was Sega Mega Drive, or Genesis, as you guys called it. And then after that, it was pretty much Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, everything after that. But Sega Mega Drive, I've got a big heart for Sega. Well, Sonic, the battle, I lost that one to Nintendo because I was console warring when my balls hadn't dropped, man. I was my neighbor, who was American, funnily enough, he had a Nintendo, and I was beefing with him. I'm like, Nintendo shit, Mario sucks, Sonic. People don't realize people were console warring back then. There were magazines. I remember quite clearly the cover was Sonic versus Mario doing a little what's it called, arm wrestle.
Yeah.
So I was console warring from day one, man. It's just in my nature. I don't know what it is. I'm a piece of shit. Sorry, can we swear on this show?
You good?
We good? Okay, sorry.
I kind of stop people from not cursing because they can't be themselves. So feel free. Feel free.
I'll try and keep it to a minimum.
No, you do what you do. Be yourself. Please be yourself. Please. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough. Yes, I've been playing that. That's the Sega Mega Drive was my the start of my journey, and then since then I've never looked back. I've been addicted ever since.
Okay. So what brought you into the Xbox realm?
Well, that's a good question. I had just bought the PS2, finally managed to get it, and then this.
See?
Yeah, I know. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, I was playing that for days. And then this ugly box came out, and I wanted to hate it because I was like, what the hell is that thing? I've just bought the PlayStation 2. I can't afford this. You know you want to hate it. What is this?
Right.
And then I heard about it. It's like, hey, it's got an 8 gig hard drive. I'm like, wait, what? Fuck, that's bullshit. We don't need that. And then I saw Halo, and I still remember that moment, and my jaw just dropped. It was Silent Cartographer being shown off as them and the Warthog. You could see the individual blades of grass. Even the guy who was showing off the game at the time could hear the clicks of the Duke controller. I couldn't believe it because I was following Halo before Microsoft acquired it. They had the old Master Chief, whatever, Spartan, long elongated mask for those old people who may have followed it when Apple was working on it. And then Microsoft bought it, and it was over. It was over. It was love at first sight again. I couldn't believe it. The adverts at the time, I remember it, best game ever made, and it wasn't even a lie at that time to me, because when I played it, I was in love. I was a PC guy primarily, actually, because as a console, I was a mix of everything, and I was playing Quake 3 quite competitively. Playing with the former Quake 3 world champion. But I had shit internet. My parent family didn't have that much money here in the UK, so it was like poor internet for years. And then here comes along Xbox, and it brings this beautiful, gorgeous looking game. And then as a byproduct of that, Jet Set Radio Future, another brilliant game. And then Xbox.
Facts.
I love the Dreamcast. So this had the DNA of the Dreamcast in it. So there's like, I couldn't not love this Xbox because there's DNA, so many things that I loved. I loved my first person shooters. I loved multiplayer. I loved the Dreamcast. Everything was there. Like, it was just, there was no choice. I had to move to Xbox. And then since then, I played everything, but that got further cemented with the 360. Then there was no looking back. Then it was just like, fuck everything else. There was all online. I finally managed to get broadband. I finally went online. I was playing some of the best years of gaming. Me and my boys playing Modern Warfare, Halo 3, Crackdown, the beta to get Halo 3. There's so many good moments there. So, yeah, and obviously Xbox fell by the wayside, but I will always have my heart's like, you can't get rid of it. It's like bias or not. You just have an affinity with that brand because it meant so much to you. Yeah, special place. So many moments on Xbox.
Facts.
Me.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna jump into something on you real quick later, man, and I'm definitely gonna pick your brain from something that happened on Dirt Channel. I thought you're an amazing guy. We definitely gonna get into that so you can check these dudes early. But what is your top 5 consoles of all time?
It's a fucking good question, man. Top 5 of all time. First, it has to be Sega Mega Drive for me, or the Genesis. It was the beautiful moment. I was lost in the world. It just amazing time.
So you wanted to play Mortal Kombat with the fatalities.
Around it, everything. It's just amazing. I won't go into. I can talk about it for ages. Then I would have to say the PlayStation 1 because I chipped it. And to me, I had a whole library of games. It was insane.
I was guilty
after
of that.
That is Xbox, the classic. Then I would say Nintendo 64. After that, I might change my mind on these, but you put me on the spot there. But Nintendo 64 number 4, because GoldenEye and Mario 64 was amazing. Even like Wave Race and shit like that, man. It was amazing. Pilot Wings.
We thought that was good looking water, right?
We
thought that was good looking water. Remember that?
What's that?
We thought that was good looking water and Wave Race.
It was great walking water.
For its time, yes. But you look at it today, you go, ugh.
Yeah, we were spoiled bougie like that now.
Right.
Back then, it was amazing. It was amazing.
It was amazing. Right.
It was sick. The 5th one, a 360, because it was amazing. It was an incredible console. I made friendships that have sustained to this day.
Facts.
People I met online. It's just mad. The 360 is mad. It was a game changer for me. It was a game changer for everyone. But number 1 has to be Sega Mega Drive. But those are my top 5.
Okay. Top 5 games or franchises?
Okay, so they would be Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Halo 1, Halo CE, Quake 3, Metal Gear Solid 1, and the 5th one's gonna... Oh yeah, I don't know, man. There's so many good games. Top 5. Which one? There's so many. I gotta be careful here, just so I don't piss myself off. Like, oh, why didn't you mention that game? I don't know, man. I can answer 4 now. Can't think of the other 5th one that would be right up there. Gotta be careful of the 5th one, even though that's the 5th. Oh wait, no. Let me answer that. Wait, fuck. Come on.
He like, I play so much stuff. I don't know.
It has to be Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
No, Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
It was my first ever game. MK1. It has to be. It was amazing. That game was so many memories made of that. So Halo, Quake, Metal Gear Solid 1, Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Mortal Kombat 1.
I could rock with that. That's an excellent list. And either way, you can't even go wrong with a lot of, as long as we've been playing games, there's so many games that was dear to our heart. 5 is hard. That's very hard.
My MK2, sorry, not my MK1, MK2. I think that was the one. That was the one.
Okay. Now I want to get into something, man, that I completely backed you on. You've been an advocate in this community. You one of the good content creators that really give an honest opinion. The attack on Gaz, that's what I called it. It was crazy, right? For having your own opinion on Xbox and demanding that they show us something, demanding that, we're supposed to be an amazing year. We cannot sell Xbox for them, right?
Yeah.
You want them to bring something to the table that you can say, well, look at this, or now I'm excited, take my money. So tell the people just your general consensus on the whole of how you are in terms of how you attack things, good and bad, or having a deep opinion. I just want you to just give your kickback on that.
So people don't know me from this space. So I recently blew up 2 years ago, but I've been very notorious in the on other platforms like N4G, where I was the Xbox guy who would piss off PlayStation. N4G.com is what motivated us to create Game On Daily, which is the news aggregation site that me and Asa created. But it was created because it was just a pony fest, and it was a platform that we thought we could do better at. And still,
could you define pony fest?
It's just a bunch of PlayStation hardcore fanboys who literally hate Xbox. And I was there with a handful, and I say handful, over hundreds of people who were PlayStation fanboys. And during the Xbox One time, and we were battling out. And people don't know me. I got receipts for days, articles for days, like us backing Xbox. And I was right on so many things, saying that was a generation right at the start that they need to learn their lesson. They deserve this. Now, this is a generation that can either course correct and learn their hard lessons and fix up and then set themselves up for the next gen. I was saying that right at the start of the last gen. Look how things turned out. Or they can sink, and they didn't, and they fought back. And that's that's where my position comes from. So I don't give a fuck about what other people think about what I say. My value is in I can say what I want. And if I'm scared to say what I want to say, then I lose any value I think I have to the wider community. Because I'm like every other these faceless fucks. All the time they want to say, the community is going to hate you. Fuck everyone who wants to come at me for saying the things that I want to say. No, seriously, they can go fuck themselves, because ultimately you should be sucking my dick. Finally, someone who has a platform, who's on XNC, everything. My mindset isn't to appease a bunch of fucking human centipedes out there. Oh, you're making Xbox look bad.
You just knocked my camera off, Diana.
Sorry, man. Man, it's like if there's any chance. You bet. Yeah. If there's any chance that my voice, XNC, like even bigger platform than ours.
Right.
Just trying to.
I know Phil Spencer and them lot. They listen. Yeah. If there's insistent, annoying voices, let them hear it, because I want them to know, because it has a direct impact on what they show, even at a showcase event. Let them understand what utility does it has, and people keep excusing it. In 2022, you want me to suck off Xbox in 2022 and not a single AAA first-party exclusive after all the hype everyone, including myself, were generating. Let's go. 2022 is going to be the year. You must be stupid. If I have any value in this space when I'm going so hard at PlayStation, you want me to drop my consistency because it's the brand? I've never been that guy. I've never been that guy. So people came at me. I mean, people were coming at me since, and I did some research for the source video. They were coming at me since March, since I said it after their Xbox Showcase event. All I said was it was a horrible event. Management need to look at what the hell they are doing. And if you hate it for me for saying it, that's on you. People have the Xbox community is now starting to Fanbase is starting to mimic what I
the
hated
ponies.
about the PlayStation fanboys.
Right.
Hey,
When people
You
brag
just- you
about a
just tell
price
them-
hike, there's a problem.
You just tell
We don't
them
brag
you're a
about no
grown-ass
price
man.
hike.
You're a grown ass man, and you're gonna say what you're gonna say and how you feel about it.
Facts.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm past the stage of caring, man. I've got my own friend circle, the people that I care about. There, it's different. Like, there has to be utility in someone just saying it out. Do you know how easy it is for us to build so many more subs, being nice, high production value
Kissing,
videos?
no, say it with me. Kissing ass.
Kissing ass, fucking dick. I can't do
right.
that.
Not
I can't
doing
do that. Well,
I
literally.
went into a
But
space the other day and said that, yo, stop kissing people ass. Like, y'all can't
do
think that these so-called in people. I'm in the in crowd. I know a lot of things too. I just don't go to Twitter
I
and
don't want
blurt
to
it
break
out.
this up because I love this energy, but Lemon, you gotta get all these super chats, dog. You missed a lot of.
Well,
them.
listen, you're a co-host,
I
co-help.
know. I'm not trying to pause.
I can't interrupt the
It's all
guest.
right.
We got to go back to it.
Yo, I'm just saying.
I know.
They trying to get your attention over here.
All right. Go
Show.
through some super chats, PK. Get your light skin man on. Come on.
All right, so Drawn TJ says, hi guys. He says $2. Thanks for everything. Price saying hi to everyone and gas, blah blah blah. Sir X Man said something but retracted, but $2.
It was something about Battlefield. And then it said
Okay,
sit something. I didn't understand it.
You got Dragon Harvey Yobi, of course, the one, the peace love. That's my guy, everyone's guy. He says, love you all day, Limit. I'm proud of you, my brother. Always up. Be the king. Remember, you are the right hand of Zeus. And thanks for the $5 super chat,
That's for sure.
Yobi. And
And
shout
look who
out to
pulls up
Megatron.
in the chat.
Megatron.
Megatron.
So, sorry, guys. Didn't want to interrupt. Just want to make sure we acknowledge everyone that pulls
Yo,
up.
Megatron, go check Twitter. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead.
Oh
Go
my
ahead,
God.
Go back to your take a drink, take a breath, go right back to your I'm gonna do it soon.
No, but we like I said.
Oh, me. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Continue. I'm
Bro,
sorry.
I just made the difference is
Megatron in the
I
building
said
108
the same thing
Dragons
everyone
TV
was saying.
welcomes you, brother.
I just made a video about it because people can say it. They say it in party chats in the background. They say it, touch upon it.
108 Dragons TV welcomes
I've always
Graphic
been
God.
saying that all the time on the shows. The difference is I made a video for it, and then people said, "Oh, you're turning
108 Dragons
turning
TV
going
welcomes four
PlayStation
guys
crap
with quarters."
gamer, this crap. I don't follow crap gamers shit. If you had any ounce of intelligence in the content I create,
He called it shit, by the way. I just want to point that out. But go ahead.
it's dog shit. He's not even barely a content creator, in my opinion. But that's besides the point. I actually put effort in my work.
Super G almost choked on whatever heck he was chewing on. Just want to throw that out there. I seen his face.
Yeah, you do
I
great
can't
work.
read
My
live.
mic about to burn down,
I'm
bro.
looking
Everything
at the
is.
YouTube stream. But yeah, look, it's not about me. But ultimately, just know this: I will keep it real as much as possible. That the law allows me to keep it real. That's the only way I'll do it. And you should know that I'm an Xbox fan. I don't give a shit if you don't believe me, but that's what I am. There's one of the few people in this space that will relentlessly demand it, and I will do it just in my nature because I want Xbox to do well. But
Right.
if they keep fucking up, then I'm just gonna be like, no, sort your life out.
No,
Hey,
you listen.
yes.
God, I'm sorry, PK.
I did the same thing, but I didn't say it like you said. What I did is I just showed him. You know what I did? I just showed him my time in gaming for year 2022, and I said, where are the PlayStation dudes at? Show me your gaming in 2022. Even 108 right here. He was like, how you get 170,000 gamer score in 1 year? I said, this is what I do, bro.
Yo, he
And that's
did.
just-
78,000.
Yo,
that's just
He's
that's
different.
just Xbox.
Yo, he's
I
different.
showed him my Steam, and I had earned that. And Steam does the achievements too. So I had 108 Steam achievements as
That's
well in
mad.
1 year. And,
That's
and
insane.
Then I posted my Switch.
And he's a big IT man at the job. So it's like he really got a real job. It ain't like he's just home.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know. How you
Me
do it.
either.
It's impossible.
But my point I'm making is, I just said pull up. So you saying that nobody on Xbox play games, and then the only dude that showed up was the dude that be on Twitter all day. every day, even in the holiday. I was like, dude, you don't even take the day off for Christmas, dog. You gotta be crapping on Xbox on Christmas.
Kids
Christ,
open
you ain't getting nothing for Christmas. This dude on Twitter all day. He miserable as heck. I'm like, look, I got games to play. I don't care what exclusive, non-exclusive. Game Pass feeds all day.
That's a
on
fact.
Xbox.
Let's get
PC,
that hype train going. Let's get that hype train going.
I was just saying I can relate, but I just didn't say it like
Let's go.
I just showed them, and they still quiet. I hear crickets, bro. I don't see nobody turning up. Where they at, bro?
That's a fact.
Where's those trophies in God of War and Horizon? I don't see. You know what I see? 2K, Apex, Fortnite, Madden, all the typical. Well, you don't need a PlayStation for that. You can play that on anything.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
See, I'm primarily a multiplayer. Well, I was. I've switched it up now because I play a lot of multiplayer, like I mentioned, of multiplayer head.
Me too.
And then
That's
now
my
I've switched
problem.
to single player. But yeah,
Nah.
that's the problem. But then you
That's
have
the
massive
problem.
backlog, right?
Right,
And I
right.
can't.
I got
in
over
this
800
space-
games backlogged.
Yeah.
and that's from
now
last
I've
gen.
got the power to- yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
I have 3 gens. I'll go
Yo,
Vagrant
Oh
Stories.
my God!
probably.
Right.
Yo,
but,
super
yeah.
chat. We got a $10 super chat for GQ TV. Shout out to Clowns, my co-host. Says Lemon, my Brooklyn brother, and Gas bringing the sauce to the right hand of Zeus.
Appreciate you, Carlo. Appreciate you. That's my God. Listen, man. Listen. What I wanted people to hear that because Dirt was like, yo, Lim, you went in for gas. I said, first of all, when you get somebody real out here, do say, oh, this is not real. No, you not real. You want to get out here. I don't like Xbox and I don't like ponies. I like Xbox fans. I like Sony fans, right? Mm-hmm. Those people that think because you anticipate something or you want something or you criticize, right? We're not supposed to be out here kissing no ass. Ever.
Yeah.
Like, are you a man or a mouse? And what I always tell people with my content, I got an integrity behind it. I don't look to YouTube to try to pay my light bill.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? I do it because I love it. Of course you want something back. Of course you want some residual. I've been giving out stuff since I started. But what the point is, I try to be honest and real about it and bring people great content. Now, it's not going to be always what you want to hear.
Absolutely.
So I was so offended that I wasn't going to go on the show. I was so offended that he was just like, damn, Lemon. I was like, nah, we can't be. We got to keep the real ones where the real ones need to be. If you don't like what somebody's saying because they are talking, you didn't attack Microsoft. You saying how they can improve, what you think they should have been doing, and you should be showing us something, which is the facts. As a consumer, you should demand for your money. You should demand that they show why you should be spending your money.
100%.
It's not automatic.
That's all I said. I said from 2023
Come on. Some people like blowing on controllers, okay? He did a whole commercial. Blowing, that's what he likes to do. He's not a gamer. He
BK, silence.
Silence. I'm just saying, some people like to suck and blowing things. And that's just you gotta let them look. I'm not hating if that's what he like to do. This is 2020. Some things you gotta just accept that people like to do that. Okay.
Are you finished?
It's fine. I mean, it's fine. I mean, ultimately, what was funny to me was Xbox guys attacked me. Xbox guys attacked me
right.
harder than any PlayStation guys did.
No, the PlayStation guys was cheering for you.
They were cheering for me. They were loving it.
Right.
Because they're loving it. Because they knew when I said the Source video was coming after the Xbox fans, they licked their lips. They were sucking me off constantly.
Oh my God.
Not knowing that I'm coming after them as well. But what I didn't appreciate, because I really do like Dirt. Bro, if I didn't like Dirt, I would go after him in the Source video. I really like him. But he was nothing but respectful. He didn't. Yeah, some of them were laughing at the stuff they were saying, and these are his moderators. These are people on his team. Sean is on his team. He's inviting all of that. But for me, I'm more like, if you walk towards me, I'll run towards you, and I'm whatever. And then I reached out to Dirt. I said, listen, I'm going to come after your boy, because this guy dissed my mom like twice.
Sean?
Now, if this... No.
Oh.
This Ray guy.
No.
Sean is in this country. You wouldn't be alive if that was the case.
Right.
I was going to say, if this was real life thing and someone said that to my face, they'd be in hospital. But
hold on. That is the evidence right there. What you said. You can hang with me and King David because we got that same type of smoke.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad.
We the same way, bro.
Limits to jokes. You can't talk about my fam, bro. You take it.
Right.
Say something about. I get it. Internet. You
Don't
feel
make
like
it personal.
fine.
Right.
Why did you make it? But even then, I understand that this is their shtick on their show. So I told her, I was like, bro, this guy I told you once, man. Like, I don't appreciate him rinsing my mom like that.
Yeah,
he doesn't know.
Disrespectful.
There's limits. Made fun of the way I look.
I didn't even know about that
was
part of
making
it.
fun of me for being Pakistani. I was like, I don't give a damn about that. You can do all of that. Don't diss my mom.
Hey.
And then
Right.
the guy knew that, came on Sean's show and said, fuck Gaz's mom. I was like, all right.
Hey, yo.
Now, and if
Yo,
I've
gloves
murked people
come
for
off
less
after
than
that.
that.
That's right.
Yo, guys,
I've
look,
murked people
you
for less
outside,
than
right?
that.
You be outside. You showing up to E3. Dudes don't got the energy in real life. It's
Bro,
definitely
if it's an
internet
issue,
fake.
I'm coming to your country in LA. If it's an issue, and I don't mean pussy pull out guns, just sort it out like men. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
If you want to still have the energy to fight about it, we will fight about
scrap it out.
But I
Facts.
made it about the jokes. I made a source
Right.
video, did a diss track, and that was the calmest thing I could do because I have respect for Dirt. These are my boys. I was like, all right, just keep it banter. I'm too
Right,
old for
right.
this now.
Right,
But
right.
you cannot diss my mom and get away with it. And if people on the internet can do it, that's fine. But it's people who I know or connections of people I know, that's when it hurts. It's like, bro, like, I don't care about Ray. I don't know who he is. But it's like, this is your boy. Like, and I told him, I said, if it's my moderator, I said this to him, they'll be done. No way would I let a mod, not in a million years would that happen,
Right.
disrespect to that level or guest
right.
of my show.
Right. Nah,
But it's
we ain't
different.
having that.
But that is good people. He tried is very hard to stop
Dirt
it.
is good people. Facts.
But he couldn't control it, which is that's his issue. But he was on today. Love the guy. Have nothing but really just nothing, even an ounce of hate for him. Maybe he's just a bit annoyed that he didn't back me that harder. But he ultimately he tried what he could. But it's different people, bro. What do you want in this space? Like, I don't get it, man. Like, it's like for once you get some people who speak their mind. You know I don't bullshit. I just literally blurt out what's in my head, and then you still come at me. And you know I'm an Xbox fan, and you know I'm just disappointed. And I know I said do better in 2023.
Do better.
I'm saying the same thing everyone else is, but apparently I made a video and that's bad. I just didn't get it. I was just like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna put
keep
everyone
up your
on blast.
goddamn content.
Yeah. Ultimately, I did use it for content. At the same time, I was like, sick. I will use that for content. So I did.
Okay, let me get to this $5 super chat from my man Carlo. Gaz is a good guy. Love the Mafia skit he did. Gaz had Flemish on and I on. Game on daily before. I miss his Dr. Buddy Sam. What is that?
My boy is a doctor.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out.
Shout out to Megatron. Prepare that party for LA. I'm bringing Gaz. Let's go. That's a fact, man. Let's move into these topics, man. Any which first of all, GG or PK, y'all have any questions for my brother before we move on, man? Anything you wanted to ask him? Pick his brain.
No, he's good.
Okay. So
How does French fries taste, and where you at? I don't know what to ask you. man.
What?
With Oreos, the Oreo situation.
Oh yeah. What's up with that Oreo situation over there? Y'all got Xbox flavored Oreos over there? Somebody was put something on the Twitter. Is that true? Y'all got Xbox Oreos?
Xbox Oreos. I haven't seen them.
Yeah, somebody posted a picture of Xbox Oreos and said this is in the UK. I was like, what?
Well, apparently there's a promotion for that Halo thing that made the big news, but I haven't actually seen them. There's like Xbox branding. There's no Xbox.
I'm gonna tell you
Oreos.
what I saw in UK that United States didn't have. Y'all had Halo 2 condoms. You ever saw that? I put that in the video, and dudes was like, "Lemon, how you found that?" I said, "It popped up. It popped up, and yo, look." He was like this with the two guns, like, "Yeah, I'm coming to see you, baby." You know,
coming in more ways than one.
right? I was like, "Where was this sold at?" It was like UK. I said, "Okay, use mine."
Bro. There's no way.
All right, man. Let's move into these topics, man. I'm tired of this FTC crap. I swear to God. But you know what? This is what we do. We got to take the news. Let's talk about NVIDIA and goddamn Google with their ABK concerns. Now, listen, man. We know if this get approved across the waters, they just gonna tell the FTC nobody cares. Like, you can cry all you want. You can't do nothing with us. We could buy y'all 3 times over like Sony. So let's get into this NVIDIA and Google situation. Was you shocked? And what is your opinions about that?
I'm not shocked about it at all. All of this is just posturing, and then they were expected to do that because Microsoft stuck their oars in when the whole Apple versus Epic thing was coming out and kind of threw either one out of the bus. And ultimately, I don't think it matters. They're not going to. The prime resistor is Sony. There's no one comes close. Even Google and NVIDIA will.
I'm shocked about NVIDIA. I'm shocked about NVIDIA though.
Why?
Because
under the
Google
thing, Microsoft
hates
came out.
Microsoft. But why is NVIDIA talking?
Because when they tried to buy ARM, Microsoft rejected that idea, and that is legit because if they own ARM, that's a problem for everybody.
Okay. All right, finish up, guys. We'll go to you next, PK. Finish up, guys.
No, but PK is right. It's a literal monopoly. That's why Microsoft stuck there.
I didn't know what. I didn't even know that. I thought it just fell through, and they just was like, "We're not doing it." You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know why they stopped it.
They own the architecture that makes anything mobile.
I know
CPUs, bro. That is insane.
But
that's legit.
Yeah,
that's
do you see what they're doing with their GPUs? Can you imagine?
Oh my god!
The price increase. They were licensed out, and who they feel like licensed out to. Come on, man. They want to make everything proprietary. It is not joking. It's been different, and I'm not capping it, but it'd be different for AMD because they make everything open source. But
you are capping.
NVIDIA? No.
You capping.
That's truth. That's facts. I'm not gonna spit it out as an opinion. That's facts. They make all their software and everything open source, so other people like me and other people can improve and make it better. And they just take that and steal it and then implement it as the next iteration. But legit, NVIDIA, that's why. And if you don't think Google's still mad about, because in their reason why they gave up their Stadia is because Microsoft bought Bethesda. That's what
No. They did not buy Bethesda. They bought ZeniMax. They bought everything. The people that own Bethesda.
Point I'm making is that's what they say. Even though I don't know if that's true.
They bowed out. They bowed out. They try to come in with a half-ass effort and just go streaming only.
Yeah, I wanted you to finish. I'm sorry, but I was trying to answer 108 over here because he was.
I didn't know why the deal got stopped with the whole ARM thing. I didn't know. I didn't care. That's why I didn't even.
It wasn't just him though.
Microsoft did. Microsoft stuck their oars in. And well, of course they're going to expect retaliatory behavior from NVIDIA. Google though, they're also worried about their mobile space because Microsoft could really. They are aiming for mobile, so they can really disrupt that. And right now, it's been a pretty safe haven between Android and Apple. Microsoft can really do that because they've been pushing for this independent third-party the stores. They've been angling at it for a while, so they have good reason to do it competitively. But then NVIDIA also say, but they also care. They've expressed concern, but they want competition in the market. They might fall away
too.
Don't
say no though. They
didn't. Yeah. They're just like
because we're concerned.
We'll make your life a little difficult.
We'll
make your life a little difficult for making ours a little difficult, which is fair enough. Eye for an eye. Let's go for it.
Yeah. Listen, man, these big major companies are goddamn petty. That's what it boiled down to. You know, none of these companies care about us individually.
Bottom line at the
no.
end of the day,
I mean, true, but some of these people cap for these companies, and technically, if your lights go out, Microsoft ain't paying for shit.
Exactly.
Exactly. So,
this is what people need to do. They need to think like that. Why am I capping for Microsoft? Because I'm a gamer and I want Xbox to do well. I can see a vision of where Xbox can really release and deliver amazing games. God knows that bloody PlayStation, this space needs the competition, especially PlayStation. They cannot be allowed to be lackadaisical when they take the piss habitually, and they're doing it now. So, it's just... Ultimately, it's competition. I'm so sick and tired of the FTC shit. My opinion is, ultimately, it will go through. It's just going to be delayed. Beyond that, I would advise people to.
It's going to go through. It's not going to be delayed.
There's no way because
they do not have the legal authority to block anything. They need the courts to do that.
Technically,
and their court,
that is the truth.
and their court date is scheduled for August, so it's going to close on July. They would have to try and fight to break it up afterwards. So it's going through.
But I thought their pre-trial argument was terrible when they was like, "Well, we're gonna just wait for the CMA and the EU."
Yeah.
No,
and I was like,
terrible.
No, it is. It is when you make a big fuss that you have these concerns, and that's your answer.
No, that was Microsoft who said we will wait.
No. FTC said that, bro. FTC said whatever they consider over there, we will bring to the FTC. But the FTC main argument is when they went to court, it says we are going to wait for the decisions of overseas before we go any further.
They have their trial set for August. My thing is the discovery was done. I mean, they answered all the questions. They just said we disagree with everything they're alleging. I mean, it's kind of dumb to say we agree when Call of Duty launched when they don't even give you a specific date, just give you a month, a year rather. And it's like, why would we agree to that so you could try and use that as litigation? I'm not agreeing to that. We don't even own this thing. How are we going to agree to something we ain't got no paperwork on? You know what I mean?
Facts.
It's just discovery. This is just not.
This is Gas 3D look. Yes, Gas, the 3D look.
No, because I'm zoomed in on the camera on your actual stream. But now you can see into my face.
Gas knows what's up, man. He's trying to get it in VR next. You know what I mean? AR.
All right, Super G, man. Before we move on, talk about this whole disrespect of his this low key backstab or pettiness or whatever you want to call it.
I told you, I don't want to talk about this crap anymore. It's dumb. They were right. It's fostering. I'm over it, bro. They just. I don't even know where these guys are coming from the woodworks to try to stop this. Like he said, Sony was the only one that really had a legitimate argument to try to stop it, but the rest of these guys
not even
legit. In the gaming space, right?
In the gaming space, yeah.
But
I got you.
You know why NVIDIA is really mad? Because they have this GeForce now that they charge so much money for the stream for 6 hours is your limit to play. They're not guaranteed to get a 4080, and you got to pay $100 for 6 hours a day at cap. And you still got to buy your own game somewhere else because they don't have a storefront. And it may not be compatible with their service anyway. So you just throwing money away to maybe use this service here and there. That's what they really mad because they can't compete with it. It's kind of like Ubisoft bowing out saying, we charge $15 for Ubisoft Plus, but this Game Pass stuff, I don't understand why nobody wants to subscribe to our stuff.
The same reason I unsubscribed before EA Play hit Game Pass, because I was tired of playing just EA games. There's no variety. You playing just EA games.
Saying that's probably why they mad. Is because
mostly games you already buy anyway.
Right.
It's Game Pass is already overshooting the GeForce Now experience for 15, where you can still do cloud gaming without having a limit on how long you can play, and everything that's on there that says it's compatible to cloud is compatible cloud. You don't have to guess, and you can still buy the games if you want them. You don't have to go to Steam or Epic and set up another account, and then maybe it might work and maybe it don't, and you still don't know if you're getting a 40, I think it's 4080s they're doing, or whatever GPU might be available.
Oh yeah, the servers are 4080s.
So it may or may not be available for you, and it may never be available depending on where you live. So it's kind of like the only guarantee we got Game Pass is all of them are Series blades, Series console blades.
Facts. All right, let's move on to this Japanese situation, man.
Guys is like, you know what? That's right, man. They is right, man. I ain't think about that. How expensive they damn streaming. Nobody uses that. Who I know use that shit?
I used it.
I need
and I bought an NVIDIA Shield Portable for that.
I need them to talk to my right hand.
I just posted a picture. Somebody said, "Oh, I just got a cold lemon and man of gadgets." Where did you even get that? I bought it since day one. I still got it. NVIDIA Shield Portable looked like an Xbox controller with a screen on top.
And
I was a beta tester for the Shadow Play.
NVIDIA they're not even updating it no more. They done gave up. Man. You know what? I said somebody said something. Who said that? Oh, one of your friends, Lemon's friends. And I said, you know what?
Oh, that's what we doing?
If my left hand smacks you, but I'm still right-handed, do you still get smacked? I just want to know.
Anyway, let's move on. Silly stuff. Anyway, all right, man. This is a big achievement this year for Xbox, man. They have sold over 400,000 systems in Japan, people. Y'all gotta get them dudes a round of applause. That's big. That's big. And what's crazy, this is what's crazy. The Xbox, the original Xbox One only sold 140,000.
Wow.
And they have surpassed that. And of course, Little Man is on
Is
the
that
block.
lifetime sales? Is that lifetime sales?
Yeah, lifetime is 140, which is just, it's crazy. But Little Man is leading the way at 260, and the rest is Xbox Series X's. I'm gonna go to you, the Japanese connoisseur man in the building, Mr. Locks That Rocks. Talk to me. Tell me what you thought about this whole situation with the success that Microsoft is having in Japan.
It's great to see, man. That means they're getting a little foothold in there because I mean that 140, that's nothing, bro. That's a
lifetime
for Sony, right?
Yeah,
lifetime too.
Nvidia Shield sold better than that.
So and then it's good to see Little Man doing it. But I thought the number was gonna be higher for Little Man because of it being the size it is, and how they are with their size. They just like it, right? Like I didn't think the Series X was gonna sell pretty much at all over there. So for it to even have almost half.
Yeah, almost half.
Pretty dope, dude.
Almost half.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was amazing. PK,
crowning achievements to them. Congratulations. 'Cause they probably didn't even think they were gonna sell like that, honestly, over there.
No.
But they need to do more. They need to do way more. This is just the battle has started. It's shown that if you can try a little, there is an audience there. There's this whole thing. A lot of people thought Japan, they're xenophobic. They wouldn't like, outside brands. Yeah, Apple does so well. So it's like, that's nonsense. And this proved it. When they tried a little bit, they got results. But you need to do more. What does that mean? We need JRPGs. We need that from Xbox.
And that's where it started, by them getting all those JRPGs in Gamepass. That's literally where it started.
Gamepass is
a lot of those
very valuable
JRPGs
to the company.
are also being played through the cloud over there too. So
exactly.
Most of them are
mobile
on the
games.
phone.
Their
I
internet
guess
speeds
it
are
didn't
harder
help.
than our hard drives. Write speed sometimes. They're so fast. They're made for that. Game Pass. They're made for that. If you have exclusive JRPGs like Lost Odyssey 2, boom, that kind of stuff, that will take you over the edge. Right now, I think it will stall unless they carry that on, though. The 400,000.
It didn't help that the PS5 was like bigger than
Their houses, their flats. Yeah.
Yo, that thing is
absolutely.
big, man. That thing is big. I'm sorry.
It's big.
All right, PK, touch on this subject before we
And
get
it's
to
easier to
gas.
stand up than to lay down. It's much easier to stand it up, bro.
Mine has been standing up for 2 years,
Hey,
so
that's not-
I
Mine
ain't had
too.
no problem. So
But the fact that I've only played it for probably like 70 hours is probably why it's
I'm
gonna
not
work
gonna
fine.
even go. I'm not gonna go there.
That's a good assessment,
No, for
That's
real. I haven't
part-
played it enough for
that's
it to
part-
burn the hell up, probably.
No, you make a good point there, Super G. There's probably a metric limit of how much you can play because based on some of the PlayStation, or I would say majority of the users, that don't play games, they play Twitter. The ones that actually just play the games, they're the ones having problems because that's the only thing they play, man. So, 300 hours might be the limit of lifetime for this, and before they have to get a new one, if they stand it up. I'm just trying to look, man. We got to do a sample.
Talking about padding your numbers, people doubling up on the consoles because they blowing the hell up.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to look out for the
Go ahead,
little
Super
man.
G.
that-
Add to his
that
bullshit.
stand-
Go
that
ahead.
stand-
He's got a point. He's
I'm-
got a point. Like I said,
I'm just
mine's
like,
been
all right,
standing up since
just
How
let
is
him
that
go.
bullshit?
and
Yo,
I've only played it.
How is that bullshit? Yo, I'm just trying. Look, there's a pattern here, okay? The only way to find a pattern is to do a good sample. And metrics, look, math is a universal language, all right? I always say that. No matter where you position the two, it will all 2 + 2 always equal 4, right? So let's do that. It's fine. So you said 30 hours. What about you, 108? How many hours you got?
About 30.
See, that's what I'm saying. So that.
So you
that's
think I should
probably the
lay?
limit.
I should lay my system down to be safe now.
No, I think you can. I think you could go
I
100
think we're
more
good.
hours.
I think we're good for the rest of the generation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
play
could.
it.
You could because most of them don't play 30 hours anyway. They
Damn.
on Twitter most of the
PK,
time.
man, come
But-
on. Yo, guys, I blame
Please,
your ass.
am I-
He is killing a pony today. Thank you, guys, for being so
I did not
influential
call
on this
anybody
channel.
a pony.
Thank you.
I did-
Jesus.
I'm just trying to help people who own PlayStation. Why is that so hard? They obviously not doing it, so why can't we do it? They gotta get enough trophies to get in line to get customer support.
Oh my
Come on, man.
Hey, how did I know he was gonna do that?
Some
How
of
did I know he was
things
gonna do
just
that?
hit level 4 as well. They're celebrating.
You know what I
hit
mean?
level 4. I'm like, oh, you finally get customer support.
You know what I mean?
I'm at 2 and that's just gonna
They
reset.
gotta
on me
level up first. And if you're only 30 hours, you
Oh.
definitely ain't getting in. You need to get some trophies under your belt, man.
We'll just buy that conditional game.
I got
You can
friends
buy
at
your way in.
GameStop. I don't need
Jeez.
customer service. I just take my system back and I get it
Listen.
exchanged. I'm not
Yeah.
calling Sony. I was on
I'm
hold with
just-
Sony last generation for like 5 hours. They got somebody who couldn't
Yes.
speak English.
Yes, am I wrong? I'm trying
the
to
cost
help
of
them
internet.
with a set
Oh
of
boy,
purpose.
I waited 5 hours to hear
tell me
somebody
where-
who couldn't
tell me
speak
am I
English.
Nothing but facts. You speak nothing but
Did I
Yo.
say anything that is on my opinion, or am I just trying to assess the
You're
issue?
trying to look out for the interests of the PlayStation guys.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
appreciate that.
That's all I'm saying, because we know they're not getting customer
my
support.
God.
Somebody's got to look out for them. And then
There
that
you
way,
go.
and if we could come up with a metric and say this is your limit, then that's all they got to do. Then they know they got to lay it down, and they can't stand it up no more.
Are you finished? Can we go to gas on this? We can go to the next topic. This man is doing what, a triple header today?
My
Yeah.
bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm
Jesus.
just trying. Sometimes you gotta look out for people, bro. It's just what it is.
Appreciate it.
Guys, what did you think about this whole situation, right?
It's one of those things. I don't know if I think it's been debunked already anyway, but whether or not it has been, it's one of those where you never know. No matter how much work you put into it, some things will rear their heads in the future, and if it's a sustained problem, then it'll be subject to class action lawsuits. But we'll only know in a few years. But generally, I think it's overblown. I think it's
Sony
overblown.
is known for class action lawsuits every generation. I keep telling people that.
They got a lawsuit from the government for putting malware on people's computers from the CD era.
Oh, you remember that? The DRM stuff.
yes.
Yeah, I remember. That's good that you remember that.
Yeah, that's
was
crazy.
years
Got
ago.
in
listen.
trouble for suing a 13-year-old kid for modding his PlayStation.
Sony are not your friends. Well, none of these.
They got in trouble for the first hack for having Windows XP with people's passwords and clear text. And then, they got in trouble again for getting hacked.
Yes, he's a high IT guy. He deals with security. He's a very important person at his company. He's going to kill Sony with this. You hear me? He's not going to stop. He can take up the whole podcast with this.
No. Look, I'm sorry. I was just trying to relate. That's all. I'm sorry.
So look, the next topic, which is not a damn, it sounds like a Sony bashing podcast today.
I didn't bash anybody. I was just bringing up.
You pointing out the facts. This look. That's what we built on. I ain't mad at you. Listen, Final Fantasy XVI. The producer says no PC. If you want to play the game, buy a PS5. Now, Gaz, I'm gonna go to you on this, but I'm gonna ask you a question. We just recently see Square Enix do a yard sale for every Western company they own. Then 2 weeks after that, they cry about they can't make money making games for PlayStation in Japan, and they are being hindered by exclusive deals. Now, this is disrespectful. Please, what did you think when the producer says basically, shut up, you buy, you go now? Because that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the people at Square, they're stupid. They're fucking idiots. I don't understand. They publicly berated their Western studios for the performance of their games. I'm playing Guardians of the Galaxy now. I'm like, Square Enix, you
Game
did
is
not
awesome.
deserve that game.
No, they don't.
You did not deserve that game. Such a good game.
Awesome.
Did not deserve to play have that game and to shit on the people who are building your games publicly. Imagine what the backdrop's like in the background. Then you, like you say, they're complaining about they need to broaden their horizons. Except they keep getting money hatted and sucking off Sony and then getting into these deals. And then they're saying buy a PlayStation. And then you wonder why. It's one of those companies I don't care if they go down under because the management suck. I would care for the people who lost their jobs, like
Right.
all the developers and stuff. But But I
I'm
think
in
just
complete
sell
agreement.
your IPs. Sell your IPs to people who care. Or your Western studios. You know, that would have been such a good fit for Microsoft if it wasn't for the ABK deal. Just buy, IDOS. So just all the Western studios. But ultimately, I just don't care for that statement. If that's what you want, if that's what you believe, buy a PlayStation. If you want to play that game, go for it. Don't cry about it though.
Oh, that's
people
as bad
aren't
as
buying your
if you
game.
want a PS5, get a second
it's,
job.
It's just
You remember that?
You know, it's
Yeah, I remember that.
I
Why
remember
would you
that.
argue saying that?
so the
Yo,
only
these guys
problem
is
with
blatantly disrespectful, and people just keep they act like they
Get
don't
on
hear
your
this stuff.
face and buy the game, bitch. Buy the game. Get 2 jobs.
Jim
Do
Ryan,
that.
our first party games don't matter. The sales don't matter.
Yeah.
We need Call of Duty.
Yeah,
So you
exactly.
just crapped on every first party developer that works for you
Yep.
because you're worrying about Call of Duty.
Just all public facing as well. It's
That whole
like,
thing
we
is
don't.
weird,
These
bro.
are super studios.
Right.
This is a mega IP. None of our studios could make something like this. I want to just shit on everyone.
Yo.
Just to cancel this deal. So bad.
Disrespectful.
and then quietly go buy Bungie.
And then they buy Bungie, the studio that made the game for your competitor, that made it viable. Oh, all our acquisitions are organic. What is organic about that, you piece of lying mother
Right.
flippers, man?
Phil
These
is out
guys
here
are all-
congratulating them publicly for acquisitions, and you backdoor snitching.
Yeah. I mean, there's self-preservation, but I don't like the way they do business. I don't like the way Sony do business. I don't like the way Square does business.
But I'm gonna say this.
Don't
I'm gonna
like
say
the
this, guys. I'm gonna say this real quick. I don't mind that Sony do backdoor deals, right? Because having a platform myself, there's many other spots you could rent. For my spot, like a hall, right? You got to bring people to your table to say this is better than over there.
Oh yeah.
Right? So I'm not mad. What people get mad at and blame Sony and Microsoft for these deals, you should be mad at third party for accepting the deal. Like when they do this, don't put it on Game Pass. Or we don't want the Xbox to have 120 over 60 because we can't do 120 in that game. So we want both games to be on equal playing ground, right? You should be mad.
Dead Space game
No,
that was
that's not-
120
but that-
and then
that-
all of a sudden
But
magically.
but we don't know
it
if
can't
that's
be
true yet.
120 on
It's
the
gonna come
series
out though. If
console.
it's true, it's gonna come out. But what I'm saying, let's say a situation like that, right? Now but you got to be mad at the dev, right? Because what type of money can they possibly pay you in terms of people buying your game versus what they're gonna give you a check for? Final Fantasy remake, after 2 years being out, sold 2 million copies. You think that game got restarted 3 times, right?
Yeah.
So the budget is definitely out the window. So you think 2 million in sales justified that exclusivity to PlayStation? Come on, bro. That's crazy. And now you crying to the public. You crying.
I mean, I had a tough titty last week. That's what it is.
Right.
I mean, to
I
this
feel the same way.
to this day, it's 5 million copies across all 3 platforms.
Yeah,
I
it
should
was
say
insane, bro.
I should say 4, but point is, it's not a console seller. It could be if it was in more people's faces. But just like One Piece Odyssey does not care what platform it comes out on. That's how you make your money.
That's a
You
fact.
be like the big Namco Bandai. You don't blow on controllers and blow on controllers
Here we
because
go.
it's a Japanese company.
Here we go.
Right?
Didn't
Didn't they learn by watching how Capcom burned because of Street Fighter V? How
See,
can Pokken Tournament, that's only on the Switch, that has a niche freaking base, outsell Street Fighter V? How does that happen? That makes no sense. You launched it on PC and PlayStation and got outsold. Help me
Facts.
understand. How does that matter? How does that happen?
Look at what Monster Hunter World did when it hit those consoles. Most
All
successful
I'm saying
ever.
is, you
Right?
see that Capcom didn't go down that deal no more.
No. But let's move
That's
on,
why I don't
man.
want to hear it from him. Like,
Yeah,
you make those deals, bro.
Yes,
Then
it's
you go
right.
out and cry
They-
and complain. Like,
They're crying on deaf ears,
Lying,
man.
and they be lying. Let me just say, man. Let me just say, man. Look. All I'm saying is, look.
Here we go.
They feel like they losing money. This is why they charge for crossplay. And
Yep.
look, man. I'm trying to understand the ethics, man. Let me let me get it out here. Try so Square's hurting. All right, they sold half of themselves, right? Half to the Embracer Group. And the only reason, let's just say, the only reason nobody looking at them because they don't have gaming in their title of their name, right? Mm-hmm. We know that they're a problem. Has anybody noticed that Ubisoft is also a huge publisher? And for some odd reason, they're only worth 2.8 billion, and nobody's buying them. And when you look at it, since Square sold half of themselves for NFTs, is what they say, but whatever. You don't see Konami crying. Konami don't even need to make their games. They just let's license it for someone else to do it.
That's all about pachinko machines.
The only game
they definitely want that pachinko life.
Is Yu-Gi-Oh. That's the only game they made. And you can check. That's my most played game on both Steam and Xbox. And I'm telling you, Konami's not hurting. They don't care where their game is played. It could be played anywhere. They don't care. The only reason they even entered a deal with Sony is because they flipping going to front the work for making a game. They don't care. They just don't care. They're going to make the money regardless. So it's a little different for them. But Square wants to they want to make money like Namco Bandai. Problem is,
you got to do
they put themselves in a corner to where Sony has just hold their nuts on the table. And their big releases, no one can see. Just let me ask you something, and I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna find.
Can you hurry up?
They don't even do the marketing like they do for their exclusives.
PK on fire, PK on fire, G.
You say you love no. Super G is 100. So you like Guardians of the Galaxy. I played through it 100%. It's a great game. But when we first seen that game, this game,
Switch.
It was on the Nintendo Direct looking like crap. I said, what? I don't want to play this. This don't look like nothing.
Yeah.
Who would want to play that?
Why would you do that? Why would you market it like that?
Yo, that was crazy. That's like saying The Witcher 3 never came out and they showed it on the Switch.
They didn't market it. They didn't market it.
You'd be like, I'm not buying that.
It's like marketing Doom Eternal on the Switch and to say, yeah, we need people to play this. What?
Yeah. It's stupid. It made no sense.
So it's kind of their fault.
It is their fault. It's all their fault.
So when they sold half themselves at do NFTs is what they said, and then they want to still get a market appeal. Yo, let me just tell you something. Final Fantasy XVI does not look that great, and it's not a console seller. I don't have a PS5, PS4, and I don't plan on buying a PS5. And the only way I would think about it,
is it on PS4? Is it?
I don't think so. No,
I don't think so. Right.
But only way I would think about buying a PS5 is when the PS5 Pro come out, because the PS5 can't run.
All right, we're gonna silence him. We're gonna silence him, man.
What I'm making is
come on, man.
Where's silent? Probably why
they're already bought.
They're
probably like
listen, Sony got 5% of the company anyway. You might as well buy the other 95, right, guys? Buy the other 95%. It's crazy.
But Sony had more than that before they got hacked the second time. When they got hacked the second time, they had to sell that off. And there's Sony Online Entertainment. That's why DC Universe came to Xbox, because they lost their EverQuest and all that, all that online stuff gone. They had to sell to make up ends meet because their movie division went. No lie. At the end of the day, Square is it might not get bought by Sony because they still kind of hurt, and they still ain't pay off Bungie, so they can't afford it. But the point I'm making is,
again, can we go to Super G, please?
I'm sorry, Super G. Go ahead, bro.
No, he got it. I already said what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
I said it first. So
all right, listen, man. Let me shout out to my brother, man. Yo, hip hop. Shout out to you for pulling up, man. I just compared me, you, and Gas Energy on a different level compared to some other content creators, man. We just bring a just different, energetic, great space. Like my man PK. I don't know, PK. What you been drinking? PK is on fire with the facts.
Listen, I'm just trying to ensure that we are educating.
Very informative facts.
Our audience. Gaz, do you mind? I'm sorry. I don't mean to just,
Don't, man. Don't apologize to me, man.
I ain't trying to overshine and
Gaz, say fuck that.
No, man. Nah, man, it's all good. It's all good. I'm enjoying listening to what PK says.
PK is, he definitely knows his stuff though. I ain't gonna lie,
super, bro. Like, are you looking for a Final Fantasy 16? Just be.
I'm not.
It's on my wish list, but
see, it's his wish
I'm not
list,
hyped for it.
meaning that he'll play it if somebody buys it, but
oh my god,
it's not his anticipated game. So I'm just saying, I like Final Fantasy, like 7 remake, dude. That's my stuff,
bro. We got like 2 more topics.
That's not happening. All right, Square, they just gonna go to hell. And I'm sorry, it's just what it is. And it's unfortunate. 5 million on 3 platforms. You still, and that's your best Final Fantasy at that. It's better than all your other stuff. So what do you got to say? Yo.
Silent.
Take yourself out of your butt and figure it out. Okay? That's all I got.
Oh my god! All right, let's move into the next topic because the next one is the last, man. The Ubisoft Plus coming to Game Pass and having Rainbow Six Extraction day 1. Now that's the title. They're supposed to be like it's not really a free to play. It's like a battle royale game coming from Rainbow Six. Guys, talk to me. What do you think about this whole situation? Battle royale. It ain't. What the hell is it?
It's like survive. It's like if you play Gears had a mode. It's called Escape. It's like that.
Oh, I thought it was battle royale.
You got to do certain things like
now I'm not interested,
and then you got to escape. Or it's like Division, where you do stuff and then you got to call your. That's what it is.
All right, guys, what you think about this whole Ubisoft
you do objective,
Plus,
then
man?
you got to extract pretty much.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, guys? What do you think about this coming? Because I think EA Play tapped out.
I mean, Ubisoft, this whole thing's coming out. What's happening to Ubisoft? Ubisoft literally Yves Guillemot telling everyone in studios make or break time. So they cancelled loads, like 10 games, and they're just focusing on their AAA. I think that's a bigger topic to be had. Then I don't give a shit about Game Pass Ultimate and Ubisoft Plus. That's one of the things they could do. But the main thing is what the future of Ubisoft is, because it's really sketchy now.
Yeah, because Skull and Bones is delayed again.
I told you, 2.8 billion market cap. That ain't nothing for one of the bigger publishers.
It's a publisher. Bungie cost more.
I know.
A studio with one IP. And you've got Assassin's Creed, you've got Splinter Cell, you've got Beyond Good and Evil. But you've got The Division, you've got so many things. Rainbow Six. Like, come on. This is Tom Clancy's whole suite, and that's worth 2.8.
You know what I think? I think you're right.
Away money over there, though, for sure.
Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but all the Tom Clancy suite is on Amazon Prime.
I didn't know that. But
he's right.
Amazon might actually buy Ubisoft. Amazon might do that. I expect Amazon or one of the bigger players that's not Microsoft to do that, because Ubisoft is a bit of a problem if you are in the know. But for Amazon, this might be a rare opportunity to get those IP at what is even if you bought at 3 billion, say 3.5, you're buying them at a profit. The shareholders will love that, because the shareholders.
And there's one other thing. I don't know if you guys know, but the only subscription that's on Luna
108 Dragons TV welcomes
is not EA
everyone.
Play, but it is Ubisoft Plus.
Okay, that says a lot. So yeah, Amazon, just keep an eye on them. They'll be looking to spread their tentacles with Ubisoft. What does that mean for Microsoft, though? I mean, I'm not really a fan. My friend works at Ubisoft, but like, as long as his job's
this ABK deal, they're gonna chill anyway for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're just gonna close, and then
that was big
straight away.
Yeah.
Once it's over, they'll keep buying.
Yeah, they'll keep
smaller
buying
ones, right? Like Asobo and stuff like that.
Ones, exactly.
I don't think you're gonna see some size of like Ubisoft or EA or something like that. I think they're gonna chill. This is probably like one of the biggest headaches they had, bro, in a while. So.
This is the biggest headache Microsoft has had in a while, regulatory-wise, in over a decade. And
it's Windows beef. They got problems with Windows with these people.
I mean, they bought LinkedIn for $50 billion, no problem.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, LinkedIn slightly
They
different.
bought GitHub, no problem.
Mm.
Yeah, but like Jack says,
They about to buy Chat GPT. Those don't know, that is the new gangster out there in the weeds.
That is crazy. ChatGPT is the future. They're going to weave that into Bing like they plan to do. I mean, mad.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My preferred browser is Edge. It used to be Chrome.
I might start using it because Chrome is
Bro,
crap now.
Yeah,
And I heard
Chrome
good
is
things
I've
about
been
Edge.
Edge
Chrome
for
has
a
went
while,
down,
because
man.
you get points just for searching on there anyway.
I don't even do
Really?
that. I just like it because it loads into memory fast and it's not a resource hog.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
no, Chrome is a resource.
Yeah, Chrome is a
hog.
resource
I'm finding
hog
that
for no
really
reason.
hard with editing.
Right. All right,
Yeah.
so Super G, you want to touch on this before we move on?
I did already.
Guys,
I just the only thing I would say is you might see either one big player by Ubisoft. If this all fails, I think this is all Ubisoft's making. This failure is their management's problem. But or you might, if Ubisoft get desperate and start selling off, they might sell individual IPs because they'll make a lot more than 2.5 billion if
that's
they
a
do
fact.
that.
Now let me ask the panel a question. Let me ask all three of y'all a question. Anybody can answer. Ubisoft, first of all, they destroyed Ghost Recon. I'm an original Ghost Recon player from PC and OG Xbox, right?
Girl.
I remember that.
That what we got today is like Grand Theft Auto meets Ghost Recon. I do not like either one of those games. They're all right for
It's
people.
Division in the Woods, bro. Let's get it
Right.
Division in the
I
Woods.
don't like it.
Division in the woods.
But I'm gonna
I
ask y'all a question, right? This is my question for the panel. They're trying to make everything under the sun, even they failed Battle Royale game, right? Remember that? They scrapped that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why
What was
the
that
hell?
called?
Why?
That weird. I hated that game. I don't really
Yeah,
like
it was
What
terrible.
was it called?
It looked like
That
Tron.
Twitch streamers could make a
Yeah, right.
decision or something. It was
Yeah.
a good idea, but the game was crap.
Very
Sorry.
well, very not delivered properly. But I'm gonna say
What was
this.
it called?
I forgot. Somebody split something, right?
Not Splitgate. That's a different one.
No, it's just-
I forgot it. I forgot as well.
it's
I know
forgettable.
it. Yeah, exactly.
But-
literally.
Why don't they make Splinter Cell? For 5 years, since from E3 2018, you had all these content creators talking about Splinter Cell. Why don't they make what we want to play?
Bro, the problem with Ubisoft is exactly why I say they deserve
It was
what's
Hyperscape.
happening. Hyperscape,
Hyperscape,
that's
yeah.
it. Thank you. Yeah, this is their problem in the making, and now they're compounding the problem by scrapping 10 of their projects and saying they'll only focus on the big ones. They have no appetite for the AA space.
Didn't they kind of just hint at they're dropping Splinter Cell?
No.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Right, like
Splinter
on
Cell,
Twitter.
they
Yeah.
hinted.
Just
Splinter
like
Cell is
2
one
days
of
ago on
those
Twitter
that
or
will
something.
come. But
Mm-hmm.
that is an example of how tone deaf they were. That for years they were
Yeah,
all
because they're only
asking
doing it
for
because they're the last leg right now. So they're just
And
like,
bro-
let's give them what they want. And it probably
And
won't even be that good because that's not really what they want to do. They just want to try to appeal
Yeah,
to
so
us.
they're not-
their
they're not
heart
gonna
is
do
not
their
really in the
best.
development of
Fact.
it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, they don't wanna
that's
do it.
exactly what I think is going on. Because look, the same thing they did with Assassin's Creed Mirage. The only reason it exists, they've confirmed that, is because fans wanted it. It's not
Yeah,
something
right.
they wanted to make. It's
Mhm.
the
So if
problem with
they're not, like,
Ubisoft.
If they're not like into it and want like a passion for it, bro, it's not gonna be what it should be.
But listen,
That's
let me
right.
ask,
Get
let me,
it out
let me
there
just
for us
ask
to
you a
buy it.
question.
Unless they found developers who say, hey, we're a group of devs who worked in the
Right.
original.
I
we
just,
really
I
want
just
it.
want to throw out there, if anybody's seen the original Division movie, it was 30 minutes, and what platform
I've seen
is
it.
on? What platform is it on?
I had it on. They had it on Xbox, dude. You could have watched it on Xbox.
No. It's on
It's on Amazon
Prime.
now. Yeah, it's on Amazon now.
It
Oh,
launched
here you
on
go with
Amazon
this
Prime.
this whole Tom
I'm just
Clancy.
throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, all his
They're
movies,
in a verbal
all
agreement
his
with
movies,
Amazon
is,
or what?
all Tom Clancy stuff is over there.
Listen, I'm just
Hey, there's
saying.
some good shows on there too, bro.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. What was that movie? That's the start of Rainbow Six.
Without
No, no.
remorse.
Without
They're
remorse.
doing. They have
Hey, watch
3
Reacher. Watch
seasons of
Reacher.
Jack.
Yeah, I watched Reacher. Yes,
They have 3 seasons of Jack Ryan. Okay,
yes.
Fire.
all right. Just saying.
Reacher was awesome too, though. That was gangster.
I'm just
Reacher
throwing
was
that
dope. Yeah.
gas.
That's my guy from
Do you think that
Titans.
Amazon might be a better steward with Ubisoft and their stuff than Ubisoft themselves.
I don't think so
Yeah.
because they have. Well, go ahead, guys. I'm sorry.
I would say yes because Ubisoft have failed, in my opinion. So their failure is market. So now
Right.
they've gone to AAA. If there's any avenue for Ubisoft to blossom into the AA space as well, or be more exploratory, Amazon will allow them to do that because with them they have another sweet.
They got bank. They got afford
Wouldn't
to
that,
lose the
more
money.
money.
wouldn't that position Amazon to grow their streaming platform too? If
Sure.
they have that kind of portfolio.
Absolutely.
Because no one believed in Amazon Prime, and then now they just bought MGM, so they literally own a lot.
I've been a Prime member from day one.
And
All the stuff I order, I need that 2-day free shipping.
only reason
It's
I'm
priceless.
saying-
Priceless.
I keep throwing this out here. I'm not saying I know for a fact. I'm just saying that to me it just kind of makes sense to they have the largest streaming platform. They have, I mean, come on, just
They're angling for that. As the smart play is getting into gaming, Amazon will do it. And I think Ubisoft and Amazon, watch this space. It could be very possibly happening in 5 years or 2 or 3 years. It could happen. And they're good. They would make good bedfellows because Amazon won an inroads. Ubisoft would be that inroad.
Amazon
massively.
is a different player. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
just like
could do it.
Microsoft, they want their stuff on anything, however it could come.
exactly. So
So
future-proofing the business. If I was
Because
Amazon,
the bigger picture is
I
making
would-
that money, bro. How do you do that? You got to branch out. You can't.
Yeah.
If you didn't pay $5 billion for Ubisoft, I think it would be a bargain for them.
and it's still a drop in the bucket. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
For them,
It's still
yeah.
a drop in the bucket.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna move into the biggest topic of the day, man. And I'm gonna go to our wonderful guest. Yo, guys, you've been awesome. Everybody been in the chat, awesome. I see my man Apex Predator in the building. Of course, my man Ham Solo from that TSWS, baby. It's my guy. I see Yobi in the building. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Baron is in the building. Got a lot of people here. Shout out to my man Hip Hop, man. That boy, you talking about somebody, you talking about a good person that will help you succeed on YouTube, just succeed in life, just generally spirited, reach his hand back, help dudes. Sorry I missed your call the other day too, bro. By the time I saw it, it was like too late. I couldn't even find my phone. It was between my bed. It was crazy. But shout out to you, bro. Listen, man, we're gonna talk about this Xbox show, man. First of all, I'm gonna give you a number. It's 43 minutes so far. Right now, as it stands, it's 43 minutes. You're getting that developer direct. Please, people, please stop forgetting that they're giving Starfield its own thing. let's. I keep hearing people like, why they not showing Starfield? Relax, relax. But June 25th is the date. Everybody was going crazy, and let me say this for the record. I like jazz. I like jazz, but I can't stand the worship out in these streets. There's a lot of us that knew that date was coming. We just don't tweet about it. But it's just like
You knew about the date?
when you're in the right circle, you hear certain things. End of the month,
okay.
beginning of. I mean, you're in those circles. So it's just
Yeah,
like,
so Colt
Right,
told me as well.
right, right.
So we knew about it before Jez
but
did.
I went into a space and they gave all the credit to Jez. Like we don't mean
unless
we don't mean
you put
nothing.
yourself out there. The thing is, he put the specific date in.
You know what? I think he gets the pass to speak publicly,
yeah.
to say it outright, right? Because of course
absolutely.
he's a great
That's why he
entity
gets
in
the
the
credit.
community. I'm not, but I was just like, well, damn. The rest of us is cannon
if you
fodder.
knew the exact date, that's
Yeah.
but well done. But
you know,
I didn't know about the exact date. He
Nah.
did, and he said that what it was,
Yeah,
and he said it was
yeah,
a Starfield.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna have a separate event, which I'm sure Aaron Greenberg listened to, and then did that. I'm sure. Otherwise, they wouldn't have done it.
Listen, listen,
It's
man.
dark and that stuff.
I just try to tell my community, right, that we are in good spaces. A lot of us is in good spaces. I don't care if you got 2,000 subscribers to 150. It doesn't matter the number next to your name. That was my point. It doesn't matter the number next to your name, because I tell people all the time, after Bethesda and Microsoft press conference, I had an interview for as Dust Falls the next day at the Microsoft store, at the office.
Oh, okay.
Right, me and Megatron. Shout out to my brother for making things happen for me. So what I'm saying is, it's like we're the smaller guys, right? Especially me. But just give the people credit who actually put out the work. You just can't fan out because somebody says, "Oh, this dude has 150 subscribers, 1 million people." A lot of these people got to those numbers, not our teams, but a lot of those people got to that number for stroking your dick. And not being real. That was my point. Yeah, when I said, yo, listen, just
What are we
just
talking about?
give everybody.
Man?
No,
I'm lost.
then listen, take out your notepad, take some notes. What I'm saying is, the dudes that's out there that do the work, right?
No.
The
Hold
dudes
on. No. We're not frauding the people. The people who blow on controllers that host the PlayStation Awards and disguise it as the Game Awards is what we're talking about.
Listen, no, that is not what I'm talking about.
No. Gaz, am I wrong?
Can I finish what I was saying?
Topic entirely.
Right.
So
I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about giving people they just do for like what I talked about with Gaz in the beginning,
Get they
right?
flowers, bro. You can't
Just give people their flowers.
Okay.
And stop being
right.
so quick
You're
to
right.
support somebody who's already successful, like the rest of us don't count. Look at the
Right.
body of work we doing. Look at the
That's
body
facts.
of work we doing. I don't care about the subscription base. It's not about that.
Me either.
You know, I tell
Blow
people all the time,
controllers.
you say, oh, how many subscribers you got? What does it matter? I'm
does
standing
it
in
matter?
I'm standing in the room where I need to be.
Bro, I
And
made
just
a whole
because we
diss
call it the
track
Game
that
Awards-
I edited out my arse after 2 weeks. Only got 4,000 views. Does that mean that, like, my view count determines the veracity of what I say?
Or the quality of your work, right?
Quality of my work? And there's a fucking IGN don't even put
Right.
out. They got teams of stuff, and I'm one man band.
One man
editing all of my
editing.
stuff.
I had to teach myself to edit. I remember when you was talking about, I was like, damn, I'm the only one. I wasn't the only one. I had to teach myself for
absolutely.
hours.
As I'm going along, I have an idea in my head as to how do I translate that onto the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
We'll learn from the internet, learn it myself.
And
But,
that was my point.
That doesn't matter. I agree with you.
That was my
That's why
point,
we
right?
created Game on Day
Yes.
to
Right.
address the balance.
Right.
I agree.
That was
big guys
my
don't
point.
know everything. There's just numbers. How many
Right.
times have you seen it? People are veering towards us now. Why are they all leaving these publications and building their own channels?
Right.
What's going on?
Because
It's
we don't
balance
we
is
don't
shit.
we don't have nobody directing us, right? We don't have a financial goal. Some people do. I don't. Right, Gaz,
Yeah.
you don't come out there and have a financial goal. You do what you do because this is what you love to do. And
I
everybody here,
lose money every month. People don't realize that. Game on Daily
Bro.
never makes any money any
Bro,
month. Our
I tried to
website
tell-
has cost us. We'll be coming up to 100 G's.
Yo,
we
listen.
spent.
listen,
People, I'm not joking. It's a
People
lot
don't
of money.
even understand.
Some people in this space put money in there.
That's
I put
facts.
money in there. I have my graphic designer for our website and our server alone. The
And they
server
think-
alone
right.
is over $300
Jesus
just for
Christ,
monthly
right.
uptake, not graphic designer or full stack dev.
I told.
So
God, I'm sorry.
like people put their money in there, but we do that for the passion. Some people
Yes.
do it for the money. This is different. People
Right.
need to be smarter about these things.
Right. Like I always tell people when I do a tech review on one of my cameras, I got 3 cameras like $3,000. Who you think pay for that?
Yeah,
You don't
exactly.
you don't see no
pay
B&H scrolling at the bottom, sponsored by. Who you think pay for that?
yourself. Yeah.
But I like
that's
to
why-
provide
Well,
quality.
I need
Why we
sponsors
speak the way
though.
we speak.
Please, sponsors, help.
Yeah,
us.
but, well, we need them. Yes, because I'm still gonna
Feel
buy
like
some more stuff.
comment, man.
But
Still
that's why
got-
you can come here and hear the truth, though, dude. When you're bought like that, kind of got to watch what you say, right?
That, that was
We
my
can talk
point.
what we talk
And the dudes
not
look at me
care of
like,
the repercussions that come with it.
how can
Yeah.
Lemon,
To an extent,
how can
to an
Lemon
extent.
say that? I said, I didn't say anything against Jez. I said, yo, give everybody they just do. Just don't look at somebody's number and you jump on the bandwagon. He's a good dude. I ain't say that. I ain't say nothing about him.
I
But
mean,
don't forget the
maybe-
rest of us.
Did anyone specify 25th of Jan?
No. He
Then
definitely
just
he-
gets all the cred.
No. He definitely gets the credit. But it was more of how many times do he just say his opinion and we can't make it fact? That's what made me jump in. They was like, oh, this dude works for Microsoft. Windows Central is not a Microsoft site.
It's not. The people don't know that. Yeah.
Right.
It's not.
But I'm just bringing awareness. That's all I was doing. And they were so quiet. I said, yo, you can hear a pin drop in this space. I said, but
Well, I
listen,
don't know which space you're talking about, but it sounds like
a couple of them in the chat,
fun.
they know what space I'm talking about. I even tweeted about it, like, yo, I can't believe they talking like that. Like, I just want to talk for the small guy, right? Just being honest. I want to talk for the small guy because when you big, it's easy to talk. When we doing a lot of work, give everybody their flowers. Don't just give anybody. I don't care what YouTuber you. These dudes don't even. Some people don't even recognize you. They don't say nothing to you. Like, right? Don't cap for a company who won't pay your light bill. Your shit get turned off. I'm sorry. I love Xbox. Halo was changed my life, but so did GoldenEye 4-player split screen. Because, guys, my house was the arcade, bro. 30, 40 dudes. I live in a rough neighborhood, right? You know what just happened. I live in a rough neighborhood. 30, 40 dudes in my house. All the drama from the streets stops at the door. Dudes playing GoldenEye. Dudes playing Halo.
That must have
split
been
screen.
amazing.
Crazy. My basement was crazy.
So lucky.
Right. My basement was definitely crazy, man. I had all the
fun.
Yo, listen. Hordes. No, technically, I was happy when online came out to get them fuckers out my house. I used to wake up in the morning like, step over a body. You still here?
Oh, was that?
Yeah.
That must have been fun, though.
Madden, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. These competitive, hard. These dudes that came to my house, played Tekken or Street Fighter, went outside, had a physical fight, came back in and played the game bloody, bleeding, black eye. It was crazy. But my house was always the video game house, man. So I just take that energy and I just put it on camera, right? That's all I do. I just say give everybody credit, man. Just give everybody credit, man. Jez is a very good dude. And they just took it. Why would you say that? I said, I didn't say nothing about the dude. I said, give everybody credit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give the people their flowers.
Yeah, people won't do that. You won't do that.
This industry is ran by us. And I don't mean the content creators. I'm talking about the gamers. We run this.
Yeah, I know
we don't buy a game,
but...
that company goes under.
Yeah.
Don't matter. They can make whatever they want.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but people won't give credit where credit's due. They're just not designed that way.
Nah.
Only a few people. I would say the content creators have a response, at least internally. With like, I think...
You're going to say my line. They have responsibility to do what, guys?
To each other, I think. I think just being honest and just like maintaining a certain standard. And whatever it is. If you're getting called out by someone, then fine. Don't be shying away from them, in my opinion. Just let's see, they substantiate your rebuttal or your point. Right. I think the general public don't give a shit, bro. They'll shit on you straight. Bro, look at me. I came out, critiqued Xbox, and instant
blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
Blasphemy. He's a traitor.
And became a new crap gamer overnight.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They call him a traitor. That's a fact. They got on you so bad, I was mad. I was mad.
Most of it, I found it amusing. I was like, these guys are stupid.
Nah, they got
a lot of it I knew was going to happen, but at the same time, I didn't expect it from that strongly from the Xbox fans. Right. And the calls for traitor, I thought you guys, then I realized, oh my, and then I start seeing these guys behave exactly like the ponies do, the PlayStation fanboys do. They're doing the exact same thing, but different side of the same coin. I was like, oh wow, this is interesting to observe. And it didn't take that much to completely absolve me from their community.
They denounce you right away. No. He says something we don't like. He's out of here.
Yeah.
They want you to stroke the egos.
Here? Where's here?
I gotta get out and get some sun.
I will make sure. Like, nah, you guys are in my world. I'm not in yours. I don't know who the fuck you are. Like, this is your community. Like, all right, your community. If that's the community that you've built, I don't want fucking anything to do with that. Right. I'll find my own. Nah, I made me. And people were like, oh, we made you. Who the fuck are you? You didn't even know who I was 3 years ago. Right. You made me in this space. Like, literally grinded out so hard for my videos.
Those hours of doing editing. It's like you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with y'all? Listen,
it's like people in this space I can churn out video. I know how to get 50k subs by the end of this year right now. It's so easy. I can put on a camera on there, hit the algorithm like many people do, and boom, blur out the news. I'll get it straight. We tested it out. We started gaining subs. I can't do it because there's no passion in that. I'm in the timeline. I literally today I'm working on a video. I spent 2 hours just listening to licensed tracks to get me into the mode of making this video. You think anyone at IGN's doing that? And you think people will give you props for that?
No.
Some people will. The true supporters will.
The true supporters,
understand. Like, irrespective of my few views, the only thing I don't give a shit about the money. Remember, we lose money every month.
Facts.
The main thing I want to see is people to see my content, but the right people to see the content.
Right.
And with the same mantra with you, honestly, fuck it, man. Like, yeah, you absolutely put all our eyes on the real people, not all of us.
Right.
We're striving, not the big boys all the time.
Right.
But they won't do it. The good ones already listening. They will already give you props.
Right.
So like I feel like the war cry is always lost at deaf ears. Just even in my defensive, like in my source, I was going, attack. I was attacking them, but it's fallen on deaf ears. These people forget, and the next day I'll go in and rinse Xbox. They'll go back to the same behavior, no matter how much you plead to them. But it's really important to get a small circle of the right people.
Listen, I say it all the time, man. As a content creator, what made me get a YouTube channel, besides my passion for gaming, was listening to dudes that was full of shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Same.
You know, there's a dude, I ain't gonna say his name, he tried to explain HDR to a dude. I'm a tech guy. Don't do that. You just butchered fucking HDR. Like, he didn't have no clue. And this dude has 67,000 subs, and I was just like,
there's loads of people like
I said, I'm starting a channel. I can't do this. I can't listen to this dude and respect him. And I know my stuff. Nah, I ain't doing that. But look, let's get into this Xbox show. What would you like to see, guys? What would you like to see?
Oh, we already know what's coming, but I'm really excited about Redfall in particular because I just did a video on the channel. The interview with Games Radar was really good. It is a game that I think people had tempered expectations because of the similarities to Left 4 Dead and Back 4 Blood, which, like I mentioned in my video, ultimately would have, I think, has helped the game because people are like, okay, it's going to be that. And then find out that potentially, I haven't played the game. Potentially, it's actually a lot more than that.
It's an action RPG.
Excited. It's an action game with strong RPG elements.
Yes.
In the interview, the developers actually moved or steered away from using the words RPG. It was actually the interviewer, also the author of the article. You could see when it was there, if you control F RPG, you'll find it twice in that interview. None of the devs said it, but they talking about RPG elements. So
elements, right.
Yeah, and it's quite deep that way. Weapon customizations and then power abilities as well. And then there's like little touches like getting players a buff, if they use different heroes combinations. And I was like, okay, this
and
is
the dialogue. And the dialogue.
The dialogue. Yeah,
it will change on your combination of people. It's crazy.
It's really good because you didn't think that they would do that dialogue between the characters. Normally it doesn't matter, but they're trying. What they're essentially trying to do is promote you for people to use different characters. Then they can have the dialogue flowing, plus you get the buff, the trust buff, and then you're obviously playing the way, in my opinion, they've geared this primarily to be played cooperatively, despite the fact they can play it single player. So I'm really looking forward to Redfall. I think this is going to be a good game. How it plays and holds and mechanically, that we'll only find out when you got hands on, but I'm looking forward to that. And Forza, that's gonna kick the shit out of Gran Turismo, and I'm really licking my lips at that. That the prospect of
Abysmal.
I mean, I haven't played it, so I don't really want to hate on it. But
listen, bro, I'm a Gran Turismo guy. Listen, dude said it's better than the last Gran Turismo. It was easy. The last Gran Turismo was really not a whole Gran Turismo.
Sport, I played that. I thought it handled well, but it's just dull. It was
boring.
A dull game.
Right.
Forza is going to school Gran Turismo. It should school. If it doesn't, that's a massive failure. But really, I'm looking at a massive W for Xbox here because Forza is the next gen only racer game that's ray traced on track. When Gran Turismo lied about it.
60 locked.
Yeah, 60 locked using all the kind of text that we were talking about. Like, finally get to see velocity. We finally get to see how this is yielding results. Digital Foundry, like, how the hell is this running ray tracing? Oh, it's got dynamic res, but you can't really tell. This is it. Velocities. Finally, it's working. These are the tech that we were talking about.
But Digital Foundry also said that about Motorsport 7. We don't believe that they could do 4K textures at 60 on the Xbox One X. Remember that? They flew them to Redmond. Hold that.
Yep.
Hold that. But you gotta realize, Digital Foundry, they're like me. They're tech heads, right? They're not engineers. I don't know how to make a game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just a tech head.
Devs do. Absolutely.
Right, the devs do. They're not devs. And I keep telling people, devs. I love them guys too. Richard Ledbetter had a great conversation with E3. Good guy. But
you met him. Oh, nice.
But he's not a developer. So people look at their content, like, once again, if I say, yo, he's not a developer, oh, you're a hater. No, he's not a developer, bro.
Absolutely.
It just is what it is. But he do know his stuff. They do. Their whole team know their stuff. Hands down.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
I mean, they are the best in that by far.
For console.
They're really good. They know their stuff because Asa did tech analysis as well. And he did respect them for their prowess and that. And they know their stuff. But they know even there, they were surprised at Forza. And really, why shouldn't they be? So we get to see more Forza. Because ultimately, I do think Starfield is going to run at 30 at launch. I hope I'm wrong. Just a guess.
No, you're not wrong. And see, this is why I was very petty the last year. I told dudes, Tom Warren does not like 60 frame games. That whole interview, 2 hours and 44 minutes, I was clipping out stuff.
Yeah.
Clipping out and tagging people on Twitter. What did I tell you? Dudes was like, you're petty. I said, no, I'm right.
Before
yes,
the thing?
I told him from 2019, 2020 that this dude likes 30. Oh, that's inferior. And you want an open world game, right? If it runs 60, it won't look like that. It's too much they're doing. He prefers 30. If you go back and listen to the interview, bro, I wish you'd been one of the people. I'd have tagged you guys. I'm petty. I was pointing out stuff and like, what did I tell you? And I'm tagging, my man K Mega, my man 100, a couple other dudes. Mav was like, Lemon, but this is a disappointment. I said, to who? But I told you this. He was like, yeah, you're right. I said, I know I'm right.
I
know I'm right.
I will say it doesn't excuse Starfield being a 60.
But
I think I understand it more though. That's why I said that personally on XNC. For me, solid 30 for what the game is being, despite the fact that the X-Gen Series X optics are, forget that. I care more about Starfield and I know what it's doing. Bro, I think people are like, they'll cry about it if it's. I have no confirmed sources.
No. He said in an interview.
I know. Todd Howard's confirmed that he likes 30. It hasn't been confirmed that Starfield is going to be fixed 30, and there's a lot of rumors suggesting that there's maybe that delay was because of the performance issues. But if they do it because it's bad for optics, but then you've got Forza to back you up if Starfield doesn't do it, which is fine. There will be. Gotta be careful here.
He said I gotta be careful.
Only because I don't like getting burnt and being tagged by the insider thing.
That's different too.
Well, just listen to what Jez and Rand said on Xbox 2 about when they expect Starfield to actually release. Just listen to them.
Yeah,
because I think
get to meet Rand at E3
they have the right information. I believe they have the right information.
Yeah, they definitely in the right circle. But listen, I don't care about 30 frames. I'm a graphic whore, right? If it's a single player game, I don't care if it's 30.
I mean, for Starfield, I don't care. Right. Hopefully it gets a performance mode. You never know.
But that would satisfy people like Mav, right? Mav really wants a 60 frame mode. I respect it, right? I think it might come out 30 and maybe they make an adaptation later on.
That's what I'm with you there. So I'm exactly where you are. I think
That
they'll
don't mean
launch
I'm not
30
playing
and then
it.
they'll build it over time.
How many
later
people
on.
talked about Gotham Knights? You don't see nobody not playing it though. They
I'm not
said,
playing that.
"Oh shit,
I'm not playing that.
Same.
damn." Well, I'm playing it, and I like
Like
it.
a game share with Colt, so I'll probably have his whole Well, I have his whole library, so I'll have Gotham Knights, but I'm not playing it. But no, I get it. Look, listen, sorry guys, Super and PK, we haven't even talked to you about
show.
this, man.
All right.
I know this is an extra topic, but Starfield. Do you think it's coming? When do you think? One,
I think
are
it's
you gonna be
June.
pissed that if it's not 60? And two, when do you think it's going to release?
Okay.
I'm
I
not
wanna
even that dude that is anticipating the game. I'll play it because it's on Game Pass. But again,
But you're not a fan of
He's not-
Bethesda's work?
He's not a Bethesda guy.
fair enough.
I actually own a lot of their games and played through them. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, people own stuff, but you're not
Ghostwire
like
Tokyo, Deathloop, Doom Eternal.
And I don't like
It's
Deathloop.
just I'm not.
Yes,
I like
It
Deathloop.
confuses me.
I
like
like
Deathloop.
it's a
But-
weird game.
Yeah.
But for me, it doesn't bother me because it's not my most anticipated game. Plus, I play
fair
on
enough,
games
fair
on. I'll play it on PC if it's not going to perform well on Xbox. It's not a big deal.
Look at your
Because
chat.
it's 30,
You've
that
got-
don't mean it's not performing well. Let's not do that.
Look at your chat. There's a guy called Xbox has no games, and he said,
Oh, he's
Fail.
here.
Phil Spencer is praising PlayStation exclusives as we speak. Xbox is truly dead."
That is the first time his name has been mentioned on Dragons Den. Shout out to Gaz. Everybody give Gaz a round of applause because we do not
That
talk
guy-
to dudes that the only thing they can say is Xbox has no games.
That guy shows up to he shows
100
up to,
channel. He's 100, right.
podcast. Yeah. I don't know how he found his way over here, but he usually
No, he know who I am because I'll be tearing his head off. I'll be killing him in the chat. I'll make him leave.
Xbox Games. Let me have a challenge.
Uh-oh.
Show me your gaming history of 2022, and I'll compare it to, and I'll show you mine, and let's see who's really a gamer.
He's not a gamer. He's just a pony.
Hey, hold on.
I'm just
Hold on.
saying.
I think we're all gamers here, but PK, you're something else. We got to get something else
Yeah.
different from you, bro.
Nah,
I
listen,
don't know how
listen.
you do it.
This
PK,
dude
you
is
are
like
you have made
extraterrestrial.
more in 1 year in gamer score than I have in
Totally.
totality.
Right.
That's
I'm just at 100.
There's people that got
I don't know how you
like
do
13-year
it.
accounts, bro, that don't got what you got.
Right.
I'm just saying.
You did that in 1 year.
All I'm saying is, well, I got
Hey, he played a
10,000
Linga
for the
games,
month.
though.
You got 10,000 already. You're fucking crazy. How do you do that?
Correct, Cozy. I rock with you, Cozy. That's crazy,
How do
Cozy in
you
the chat.
do
Serial
you
killer.
like?
says-
You don't obviously
wait,
don't make content.
Wait, so help me understand. Let me. I'm gonna answer your question, Gaz. But he says that the Xbox Series S is holding back gaming.
Bro,
Yet
you don't have to
but what-
read his.
Yo, listen. Yo, PK. We're not giving him that smoke here.
Of itself.
You
Yo,
making
I
him
just
more
want-
important than what he
I
is.
just want
Please.
to put it out here. As long as we believe in generations, fool. As long as we believe in generations as PlayStation and continue to put games on a PS4 that cannot compete with a Series S in any kind of way. Maybe we need to. Hey, listen, I just want to put it out there that
Yo, bring
one of
that
his-
back. Bring
one
that
of
back,
his
Gaz.
leaders-
Bring that back.
one of his leaders, let the bells ring.
So
Yo, one of his leaders, I went on his podcast and he was like, he booted me out because he said PC is holding PS5 back. And I said, in what universe are we talking about here? 'Cause,
Oh my God.
yo, but anyways, back to Gas. Listen, and just make sure I got your question answered. Yo, you repeat that one more time so I can make sure I got it. Because
You see, I'm gonna tell you right now, that fool won. I'm gonna tell you why he just won, right? Because he distracted the shit out of us.
Yo, when somebody can come at me and try to tech, yo, you gotta.
But bro, you
understand
talking to somebody, no matter how much sense you talk, it doesn't matter. He's just a pony. He gonna say he's like Christopher Hart. They say anything.
Christopher.
That
Hey, yo,
doesn't even matter.
I tore him up. So we
No.
can go there.
I know, and I hate to do my light skinned brother dirty too, but let's just They
I
just
like
say
this part,
anything.
but, you
There's
know,
no facts
I
to what they're
just think-
saying. They just go $50.
Yo.
It's good for me to pay. It makes me a better person.
Yo, remember they said if you support Game Pass, you're not supporting the devs. Yet, PlayStation Plus is basically trying to do the same thing. But
Listen,
that's not supporting the
listen.
devs.
Go
Or
to
nor
my
it is.
channel. Look at my content. Look at my developer interviews. You got devs wishing they was in Game Pass, and I make sure I highlight those comments.
Hey, we interview devs.
We
all
listening
the
to
time,
people
and
that
they
just
tell you-
fanboys. They're gonna say anything,
they tell you-
PK.
I
Come
know
on,
that,
man. Let's get back to the show, man. Let's get back to the show, PK.
Yes, I apologize.
Let's get back. Yo, listen.
I was
43
trying to-
minutes. What are you expecting, man? Talk to me, because we got to get out of here.
I told you I don't have an expectation. I'm just happy to have game. I'm not one
You're
of
not a
those
Forza
dudes
guy
that's
either,
like,
right?
Forza. No, I like Forza, but I'm not
I'm
a
a-
motorsport guy. I like
I'm a
Horizon.
motorsport guy. Yeah, I'm a
I
motorsport
like
guy more
Horizon.
than
But
Horizon.
point is, I'm just happy for more gaming. I mean, that's just what I do. Like what I like is I love to play games of all time. And what it is Game Pass.
Your gamer score says that. You must be playing all
Game
kinds
Pass-
of games.
Game Pass lowers that bar.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's huge.
So I don't have
Makes
to
it worse.
commit to try something I never would have played in the
Facts.
first place. Like legit, I'm telling you, that's the biggest
You
thing.
don't gotta pay $30 just to try it to see if you like it.
Facts.
Yeah,
You know
facts.
how mad I was buying games
Listen.
that I was like, all right,
I used to
Bro,
play
it's
games
like
heavy like that.
pirating games.
I
Like,
bought-
Right.
when I was getting pirate games, it was like that. It's crazy. Like it's
360?
open.
360?
People are so spoiled. Like I got cousins back home in Pakistan. They, the pound, rupee to dollar, it makes it impossible for them to buy a full price game. That's ridiculous. Like a month's
Right.
salary, like for 3 games over
Right.
there. So like. Well, obviously they're loaded because in Pakistan you're either rich or you're poor, and luckily you have to be rich. They couldn't afford it, but still, Pakistan economy is shit. $330 rupees to $1. What do? All of them subscribe to Game Pass now. Like
It's a
everywhere.
win. It's a win.
Loads of people everywhere in different regions they'll
yeah,
subscribe to
and
Game Pass.
that's my thing, right? So I do play on all.
Don't
platforms.
market it well though. Sorry.
I don't play online on PlayStation because no one plays online on PlayStation. They don't even talk to each other. Okay, they don't have headsets.
No,
I
they
got a
don't.
friend
No, no.
right
You got
now-
you got to say the right statement. They don't play nothing Sony first party online because they
Wait,
play
wait.
Call of Duty.
Wait,
They play
don't-
2K.
They don't have
and they
headsets.
play Madden.
They don't have headsets. They don't talk to
Well,
each
no,
other.
they don't
okay?
speak to nobody.
Okay, so I got a friend who moved from here to Australia. Right, he met this chick online in a while. He moved over there, and he was an Xbox dude when he left. Then he went to be a PlayStation guy because they like PlayStation. And then all of a sudden he comes back. He's not here, but he came back to Xbox. He don't have a headset. He play Call of Duty still, but he didn't went over there and got so used to not talking to people. This dude he don't got no headset. He's sending messages, and I'm like,
said-
dude, what?
He said
Don't send me
PlayStation
no
turned my man
message.
into a deaf mute.
Yeah. Like, we don't message each other. Yo, you gotta fix that, man.
He thought he had a Motorola Sky pager.
He upset. He upset at me because I'm talking to him like, don't send me your message, dog. I'm
We
playing the
talk
game.
over here.
I'm not about to stop
Party chats over here.
text you. You know what I mean? That's for something else.
Twitter
You know what
fingers.
I mean? He chilling. Matter of fact, he's like, man, did you know they can change their names on PlayStation now? I said, yeah. I said, did you know you lose all your content when you do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Take a
he
chance
didn't
with
know
that.
that.
Yeah, good
He
luck.
didn't know that piece.
Yo, G, you see your man acting up when we got company? Yo, listen,
We
Super
already
G.
act up, so we just needed that, right?
Oh my
good.
God. Listen,
I'm
man.
sorry.
Listen.
Guys, I apologize. What was you? Wait. What was you? Guys, what was you asking? I didn't get the answer.
Release date and something else about Starfield. Oh, 30 frames.
No. Oh, yeah.
I told him.
Gaz's
I
question.
just played on
Gaz's
PC.
No,
It's
man.
not-
I'm just enjoying listening to you, man. It's been so much fun.
Look, I don't have. You know what I do? I try to eliminate barriers. I do have Luna. I did have the Stadia thing too at one point, but I do have Luna, and I do have. I try everything. You know what I mean? I even tried the garbage GeForce Now that they are upset that nobody wants to subscribe to. Maybe
it's not
because
cost effective. It's crazy.
If they can't afford to buy the games, period, how are they going to afford to subscribe to your supposed service that may or may not work for them, and your service may or may not work for the game too? I don't know. That's just another story. No, I'm just throwing it out there for people who are PC gamers. I'm gonna just throw it out here. Nvidia is a mess right now. I don't know what it is. They're doing this PlayStation tactic.
Would you stop? We're not talking about Nvidia.
Okay, just throwing it out.
Damn, goddamn AM, you an AMD bot. Jesus.
But the Xbox show, I said the Xbox show. I'm not that dude that is like, I can't wait for Starfield because
listen.
I never played Skyrim.
If you're gonna talk this long, you better be on time next week. I swear to God.
I apologize to Gas. I asked him. I asked.
Damn.
Yo, this dude is touching like on 12 subjects.
PK, you have smoked.
Nah, he
some
just like
crazy
PK
strain
is
of
crazy, yo. Him and Sean need to do a podcast together. Them two can just destroy Sony dudes for hours.
Yo, I'm just asking.
Oh my God.
I'm being good. Okay, let me ask Gas, what you asked me, dog?
Bro.
He forgot. You see? He done goddamn forgot.
He forgot what you said.
It wasn't intentional.
Yo, I'm dead.
I apologize because it was my bad.
I need to apologize, man. It's
my bad. It wasn't intentional.
Oh my God.
It's all good, man.
Oh my
It's
God.
jokes.
God,
It's all
thank you.
jokes.
Thank you guys for being who you are, man. Yo, Super G, I'm apologizing for PK too. God damn, he on fire.
I did not offend him. I don't.
No, we don't do that here.
If he wanted to say, he wants better for Xbox to show up this year, then hey, let him. I'm
goddamn
all for
right.
it.
Shit.
I want them to fix Overwatch.
I just bought my second
They
Series
need to-
X,
they need to
even though it
bring
was
back-
$234.
I hope this acquisition go through so bad, so that they can.
I got
get
the
Jeff
hook up at
Kaplan back to
GameStop,
save
bro.
Overwatch. Let me tell you, man,
Lucky
you have no
man.
idea.
Yeah, I got the hookup.
That's good. $230, mad. Dude,
All right.
that's Christ.
Do you remember the question, G?
Yep. He was saying it's gonna be 30 frames or not. And release date. So 30 frames, I think it's gonna be 30 frames at launch. It doesn't bother me. I played Callisto Protocol at 30 frames because I like the way it looked.
Facts.
And it's like you said, single player. I don't really care too much when it's single player. It's just
me either.
and myself, my controller, right? So
Right.
it's whatever. And I buy these badass TVs, badass monitors, and in the most powerful version of the console, so I can see it at its best fidelity, right?
Yes.
So I rather, in some cases, right? So that 30 frames ain't gonna bother me. And I'm gonna stick by what I said last week on the date. I think it's March, but I'm gonna reserve
March?
that. Only.
Woo!
It's only. I only think it's March if the show that they're gonna have the blowout for Starfield is in February. Now, if the show comes later, then of course it can't come out in March, right?
Right.
And then I'll say June. Then I'll say June.
But imagine what you're saying is Bethesda only have a month to market the game. If they reveal it in Feb, the event is in Feb.
It's Bethesda though. Do they really have
They
to
don't
market
need
it
to
like
market.
that?
They don't need to market
Exactly,
Starfield, bro.
Look what
That's a
they
good
did
point.
with.
Yeah, look.
what they did with,
We got a lot
Fallout
of the
4.
same people
They
on
talked about
Twitter,
it at
right?
E3.
You see Starfield every day
Right.
in somebody's
Mass market
feed.
penetration does need something more profound.
Yeah. I could go with
Mass
that.
market does, because you can't rely just on the core.
No,
With
no.
Skyrim, what happened? They did market that quite well, actually.
But they dropped Fallout 4 like right after pretty much they announced it at E3 a few years back.
That's
So-
true. But they do have a marketing campaign that sustained over a period longer than a month. So whether
true.
or not,
Yo,
I
Gaz,
don't
Gaz.
know. You're right. though.
But Game
I'ma ask you a
Pass is
question.
Marketing, right?
Yo, Gaz,
No, it's true.
is your camera running on batteries?
Oh, because
My
the
battery running out? Oh shit!
It's like,
Okay. 1 second. I got
Hey,
DSLR.
why-
It's
why-
I'm like-
literally run on
Get that
battery.
Yo, look,
chat
I got my
just
mouse
in.
over here. I'm like, what's that blinking?
Yo, this,
Let me change this.
get that super chat while he's doing that.
All right, DJ Birdio.
Birdo
Doss.
Doss. Or
Appreciate
Dose.
that. Yeah, appreciate that $20 super
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. But I have
Better
to stop
late than never. But I had to step into the den. Facts. And brother, we all appreciate you here, man. It's very humbling for everybody to take their Saturday out. Even our guests, man. It's awesome to have guys here, man. One of the, like I said, and my panel, man. Without these dudes and without y'all coming here, we wouldn't have no show. We just be in the party chat talking trash all day. So it's good that anybody shows up to any of these podcasts and support what we do here. And it's greatly humbling and appreciated here, man. Anybody else want to touch on this subject before we get out of here?
I wasn't done yet, so.
My bad.
No, but like I said, now if they do have it in February, then I'm thinking March. But if not, then like I said, later in the year. But as for the actual show, it's cool. We're gonna see some games. I'm not a big motorsport fan. I'll play it because it's in Game Pass. Give it a go and check out all the tech behind it. Yeah. And dude, that article saved Redfall for me because I didn't give a crap about Redfall. Like
because we really didn't know
too
much.
I literally thought it was like Left 4 Dead or Back 4 Blood, more or less, right?
Right.
And some say Back 4 Bed. I literally thought it was like that. And if it was gonna be like that, I wasn't gonna give it like a chance. I didn't care.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Before we get out of here.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people did that.
If that title was like that when Left 4 Dead was popping, my daughter was like 6, and I used to play with my godfather at 62 years old.
But that's the thing.
And
Left 4 Dead, the replications to Left 4 Dead have not been good, bro. Like Left 4 Dead is great, but everything that's come after that's tried to be like Left 4 Dead has not been.
Aliens is dope. Aliens is dope. Aliens is dope.
Really?
Yes. What PK? What you showing off?
It's okay. Like you
didn't like. I'm an Aliens fan. I'm a big movie guy. Yo, guys, I got 2,500 movies. I do not watch Blu-rays on PlayStation and Xbox. I got a $1,000 Blu-ray player. Listen, I'm a movie guy. For them, what they did with that game, it feels like Aliens 2.
Listen,
one of my favorite in the series. That's why I'm a little biased. I'm a little biased about that.
Alien vs Predator on PC. Remember?
Yeah,
that was an amazing game.
Yeah, but that's like me saying I like the Matrix when it came out on PC years ago because I'm a Matrix fan. The game was crap though.
Not to
Predator was good.
Aliens vs Predator was good on Atari Jaguar.
I had my first ever game. I had a 3-in-1 cartridge because Pakistan. I lived there, so everything was bootleg. It was Mortal Kombat 1, Sunset Riders, which is a cowboy platform thing, and an Aliens game. So
Aliens Arcade is one of my favorites. I'm a big, huge Aliens guy. I'm a Terminator guy. I'm a Batman guy. Certain things really do it for me. Not that I'm saying it's the best and end all for everybody. What I'm saying is for me, Aliens is even PK when he play Aliens. Stop, put that Ross phone away, man. Goddamn stunner. He over there showing. What? Yeah. Show guys what you was showing. I knew what that was.
My gaming phone.
Yeah. And with the fan on the back.
This is the cooler because it has vapor chamber.
Yes.
It does 165 frames.
That's the best gaming phone on the planet.
Wait, I can't see PK unless I watch the stream.
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
I'll be looking at the stream to look at you guys. It's a bit delayed, so it's not as intuitive.
Check the thing on the top right. It says like view, and you can change it to like the grid view.
Yeah. Oh my god, am I a moron?
Turn it around, PK. Turn it around.
It's on grid view, but you've only got your profile pictures, by the way. I can't see your actual camera feed.
You probably have to watch the live feed. That's disrespectful. I don't know how to make y'all see what I see because I see all of you.
I see everybody.
Yeah, I see everybody too. Maybe it's that show me and call screen thing. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Well, Gaz is not really a Skype guy, so you have to give him Skype 1-on-1.
Absolutely, man. What the frick are you?
I don't know. I assume all these shows I've been hosting in Skype, I thought everybody could see each other until you just said, yo, I can't see nobody else.
No, this whole time I thought because you said used OBS, this was normal. But you guys were looking at each other. I've been looking at the YouTube stream. I'm delayed. I can't see you guys. It's a bit... Oh my god, this whole time it was me. I'm a moron. Sorry. Oh my god. Well, I'll fix this.
Yobi wants to know the name of the phone.
Tell him.
I was just showing it. Yobi. and I would give it to him. But yeah, I was just while y'all was talking, I was just doing stuff.
Okay.
But listen, man.
But yeah, the fans need the show, bro. So it has to happen. I'm glad it's
Facts.
happening. Hype for it. It's whatever. Like I said,
I hope we get
they
a
just need to show
surprise.
something. Yeah, they just need to show
Hope we
something.
get a
Even if they don't
surprise,
surprise us, like I'm glad. And the 43 minutes is actually pretty good because we know they're not going to be like any host. So that means we probably just get like a game rollout, right? Which is needed. We don't need nobody up there talking, saying anything. Just roll the games out, bro.
Yeah,
And
show the
us,
games. Show the games.
Show the deep dives.
Right.
Just show us the games.
108 Dragons
I
TV
think
welcomes
that's the
everyone.
format. They have no hosts. It's going to be straight, direct, and it's going to be gameplay.
And I can appreciate
none of that. BS.
I can
And give
appreciate
more
that.
time to the games that are due to come out soon. You know,
Oh,
give
you mean
more
for
time
the
to-
E3 event?
for just everything,
no, I
like
mean this one.
anything that's gonna come out like within the next month or two, like give those games the more time. Don't decide to talk more about a game that's gonna come out in 6 months.
Nah,
Like-
I don't think they'll do that. They'll have fixed dates for Redfall.
Ideally,
and-
it's not the thing to do, but come on.
I think
how much
Redfall is
have they
shooting
actually
for
did
May.
that?
That's
I
true.
think Redfall is coming out May.
May?
You know, when it comes to common sense.
But
I mean,
Redfall got a
things,
date.
but
It's
they
May
just seem
2nd.
completely
What's wrong with
different.
you?
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's not an official date,
That's not?
unless you know.
It's not
something.
official.
No,
There's
I don't know.
None
No,
of the games have
I don't
had
know. I don't know
release
nothing.
dates.
You won't get me
There's
to
no
put my foot in
announcement.
my
I'm
ass.
just saying, guessing.
Because what the word on the street is that it is May, and then like if you pre-order it, you get it in April or something like that, a week before, or something like that.
Yeah.
Which I still don't even like that because when people do that, it doesn't drop that week before in Gamepass. You still have to wait. So the people that actually have to pay for it is the one that I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that because you segregate the audience at that point. Make it seem like, oh, buying it is better or something. And that's when you got those guys that still come out and be like, look at Game Pass screwing people over. You got to buy the game to play it now instead of waiting a week or whatever. So I hate that. I hate anything like that, dude. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I want to see the other games they got.
But listen,
They
man.
need to
Listen.
show those.
That is the
We
damn
need a
show,
release
man.
date for that controller that Acer showed at CES. That's what we need.
Oh, the one with the little screen on it?
I don't need no
Yes.
OLED screen on my controller. Sticking with my
It,
Elite
ain't-
Series
it
2.
doesn't matter what we need. It's what we want and what
I don't want it
money
because
at
it
the
makes
ball
no
on.
sense. I don't need it to say 108
I
Dragons
don't need
TV.
it to make sense. I just want it to look good. Gangster.
I don't need none of that. I just need my Elite Series 3. Announce that.
If they get
I'll go
low
with
on
that.
controllers, I want OLED on my controller, okay?
Okay. I
I'd
ain't mad
rather
at
have
you.
the OLED. Let's-
I need to know. How about us just knowing what that battery life is on that controller first?
yeah, exactly.
It won't be 2 hours.
Well,
I know that.
PlayStation controller
I'm
is.
gonna be.
Ugh.
it's gonna
I
be
can't
plugged in
believe.
for
I can't
me
believe.
most of the
I
time
can't
anyway.
believe the PlayStation controllers like it got worse. I can't believe that.
Why wouldn't it? It's
Yeah,
doing
we got-
more stuff.
But I still can't believe it. I still can't. believe it.
I'm mad that the Elite Series
Pump a better
got
battery
a
in.
built-in battery, right? Because if you got a charge and play kit from Microsoft for $24, right? You buy it one time. That battery stops taking charge. You replace it. I don't want to replace a whole controller because it don't take charge no more. I don't like that.
I'm not a fan of it either, but I mean, the least their battery lasts.
No.
Go out there that we're
30,
starting
40
to talk about
hours. It's crazy.
PlayStation controllers
No,
and
I
you
just mean
guys
like
go
the
on and
overall life of it, right? Like it's gonna last a few.
Oh yeah,
years.
yeah.
It's not gonna take a crap, so you will get your money's worth if that's like a deal breaker per se. Like you'll get your money's worth out of the controller.
But listen, man,
For me,
we
I'm
all
good.
getting out of here, PK. We done had enough of your ass. Goddamn, the
I had a good
PlayStation
time.
assassin.
I had a good time.
Listen,
Come on, man.
guys, thank you, man. Thank you. Shout out to everybody in the chat that pulled up. It was absolutely amazing. Y'all had the chat popping, man. Listen, like I said, it's always a humbling situation. This man needs no outro. He needs no introduction. His link is in the chat, man. He's awesome. Goddamn high-spirited content creator, man. Give you straight good opinions and facts, man. Funny content, man. And it's crazy to see you curse on the channel and then you see go, guys. I love it, man. Y'all making amazing odd couples. Definitely popping over there. XNC and your Game On Daily channel is definitely amazing. Tell people where they can find you. One day I got to get a chance to talk to your boy Ace. I don't really know him, but I always watched him. His Halloween setup or whatever he did, that shit was.
Bro, that VR thing is crazy.
Yo, I was like, yo.
that man's something else, bro.
I was
Life
like,
Ready
that's
Player One.
fire.
The head in the jaw.
Yes, that was crazy. I was in like awe, like, wow. And I'm listening to him talk
We're actually doing a lot
sense.
with that, by the way, for our Tuesday kind of it's community focused show. People call in, but you'll see a lot of that green screen trickery to other degrees. Actually.
Awesome, bro. Like I said, I've been supporting your content from the time I found out who you
I
were.
appreciate it.
Bumped into you, and just like I'm like, oh shit, this guy's funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole energy aspect of the situation, man. I love it to death. Let people know where they can find you, man. What you got coming up next, whatever you want to drop in the chat. Not the chat, but to the people in the chat. Tell them what's up, man.
No, thank you. I had a great time, and massive shout out to PK and Super G, both of you guys, man. It was fun podcasting with you guys, and I'd love to have you guys on. Go live if you ever want to come on. That'll be good. Thank you to everyone in chat as well, especially the ex-twats or whatever. Xbox has no games guy.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you for bringing him up, because we don't talk about him here. He crazy. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy, but it made me laugh because how crazy he is.
Right,
I wonder if he knows he is like that. Maybe he doesn't.
And he brought his man with him. I ain't say his man name because I'm not bringing him up, but it's both of them. They'll be look. 100 is in like 2 hours. They live on his channel. They live there. Like they PlayStation dudes, but you on Xbox channels. That shows you ain't got shit to do. You know,
for some they hate PlayStation that they come.
I'm coming to hate. Hate.
Oh my god, that's so much.
Wow.
People coming just to hate me.
That's like spending 2 hours watching a TV show you dislike, bro. Like that's madness, bro.
Yo, no. I want all the smoke. I want y'all to be here next week. I appreciate the views. Share it out to all your PlayStation haters or Xbox haters. Doesn't matter. Everyone is welcome at 108. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's funny that they come in to watch this. Let's just shit on these guys again. Spend 3 hours watching their podcast about Xbox.
You could be clapping some cheeks or making some money, but you here with us. Yes.
They couldn't clap cheeks for the live, but yeah. To save their life. No, sorry, man. Thank you. Please check out GameOnDaily.com. It has been made for content creators, independent ones like us, so to redress the balance. And as far as
drop it in the chat. I didn't even know you had it until you said it during the show. I didn't even know you had a website, bro.
That's so bad that no one knows that.
I didn't know that until you said
it at all, and we've spent so much on it. It's an aggregation platform. You can put your podcast on there, so it's like, but we don't market it. It's so bad. It's really a failing on my part as well.
It's a dope site though. I've been to it like a lot. It's a dope site.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's just made for you. Like literally, we'll have more tools. We have so many ideas.
I've never seen it, so you guys show it to me.
Yeah, no, I've just linked it to chat. But yeah, it's like an application. Like, put your YouTube videos there. Put your content.
Awesome.
Write an article on there. It's redesigned for
like
everyone.
an open source situation.
It's open source. It takes you 2 seconds to submit your own. You can submit IGN articles if you want. You can do. It's made it so streamlined the way
I find out a bunch of different stuff from different sites on there. Even on IGN, they do have some.
Yeah, because we're
stuff on there though.
Yeah. We're an aggregation platform.
Yeah, share that out, Super G, man. I didn't even know. I follow him hard body. I'm like,
where's it at? You say you.
I didn't even know that.
I'll put it right here. Hold on, I got it.
PK, with that being said, man, get into your outros because my man Gaz, I want everybody to see his handsome face.
For everybody
He's
coming
blinking again. He's blinking.
We just cut it out and we cut out and honestly, we just appreciate you, everyone. It's not a show without you. So thanks for the viewers coming through. Please share it to your friends, family, and everyone. We want everybody to come hang out and have fun with us every Saturday. Here every Saturday on the Dragon's Den. Then catch me on my podcast at 4GQ TV. We do it every Thursday. We got a lot of interviews coming up. Cozy that's sitting there somewhere in the chat. We about to interview one of the directors of I'm Not Really Into Horror. I don't want to butcher it, so I'm gonna let them promote that interview. So just keep your eyes out, okay? And PKX Live on Twitter. There you go.
All right. Super G, man, as always, you bring that fire content to your channel. Y'all steadily growing. You got that momentum, bro. You deserve all your flowers and accolades that you're receiving over there, man. I know you're one of the hardest working content creator guys out there, man. Let them know where they can find you and what we got coming up, man.
You can find me in the same place you can find me every week. Otaku Fix on YouTube. Super G on Twitter. All the video game consoles are Super G. It's been a fabulous time being here, dude. I thank you guys as always. Thanks, guys, for being an awesome guest. PK, you're my guy. Even though you be fucking going off.
Jesus Christ,
and Lemon,
boy.
you already know what it is, bro. Another great Saturday, and I can't wait to do it again next week.
Facts. Well, you already know, man. It's your boy Lemon, man, the host with the most, aka Lemetius right hand and Zeus.
Yeah, I had to give you it's your
Shout out to Gabs for bringing that,
That's so
bringing
great,
that energy, man. You've been an awesome guest, man. We got to get to one more super chat. Read that for me, PK. You done took over 4GQ TV, so you might as well just do it.
4GQ TV, thanks to Clowns for $2. Fantastic having gas. Hobby. I don't know what that means.
That's why I didn't say it, because I didn't know what that meant.
Is he saying that everybody's named Habib? Is that what that is?
Habibi means my love.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa, you said that to Gas?
He's sending his
It's
love,
a
bro.
sketch, bro. It's a bit sketch. So let's move on from that one.
I might have to clip that out.
No pause.
Whoa. Listen, man,
No
I'll see you on the next one. Listen, I don't know. This week we're gonna have a podcast. I'm gonna drop some content for y'all, man. I'm supposed to be finally finishing my build because I was debating between the 4080 Ti's and being that NVIDIA is bugging. I'm going 3080 Ti.
There's no 4080 Ti.
Well, 4080s. I was debating going 4080s, and I don't want a PlayStation inside my PC box, so I'm going with a 3080 Ti, and we'll be definitely having a show next week, but the week after we might skip while my PC's at Micro Center getting these upgrades, because that's the only thing I need to do left. I was sitting on the graphic card thing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to get milked. You know what I'm saying?
PK, get him. Get him.
I mean,
No,
you know,
no,
if he
no,
wanna keep
no,
running into
no.
the
At the
walls.
30,
No.
at the 30, get him.
If he wants to keep running his head
He ain't
into the
trusting
wall,
he ain't trusting a 60.
then let him do it. That's
Yo,
all I can say.
can I end the show properly?
All I know is
Get him.
my 6900 is still stronger than this
Get
38
him.
Ti.
I
And
mean,
cheaper.
I don't know if I want to do that. From what you told me it takes to put it in there, I don't want to do that. I'm an Intel guy, bro. I don't want to do no.
It don't take anything. You slide it in like any other GPU.
I slide it in all the time, every weekend. All right, people. I'm gonna see y'all next week. We will see y'all next week. You never know who's gonna pop up here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, man, we will see you later. We out here. Bring your game and definitely not your sorry ass name. That's a fact. Shout out to PK. Woo!